One second. Okay. We're gonna get us reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. And now we find ourselves going live because we at the end of Mercury retrograde, and of course my phone storage is acting up. All storage is acting up, so you already know how it go. We're gonna jump in. Hey, we're gonna jump in and run our best fade is what we're gonna do. Bottom of the deck, Pisces, we got terms. So since we done hit the end of retrograde and somebody feel like they wasn't able to slow things down enough in order to make you, it's kind of like fall into an illusion or something like that. They more so coming to, it's like an understanding that they feeling like they got to do some negotiating. Somebody want to negotiate. They want to beg. They want to get their keep sweat on, because the distance or the space that someone has given you did not work out in their favor. It's really giving that you and someone may have decided to take like a break or put some type of temporary distance between y'all, and this person thought that the more that they separated themselves from you, it was going to create some type of longing, like you were going to feel like you was wrong about a situation. Because it's giving me that you was the type of person that used to, it's like apologize for things that you wasn't wrong for, or apologize for things that you did not do, and the people around you kind of got used to you minimizing yourself, like making yourself small. So they was expecting you, you know what I mean, to more so come back. You were supposed to be the one coming back with the different terms, the bargaining, and it's given that that ain't what's happening. Because when I split the deck, we have admire. So it's really making me feel like the fact that you standing up for yourself is actually putting another person in a position of admiring you. They're really seeing your light for what it is. They're actually feeling inspired by you. Somebody might be trying to send some type of telepathic communication through like different songs and stuff like that. So I don't know if you are the type of person that enjoys music, and maybe you and this person had like songs or favorite songs or something like that. But like somebody trying to put something on your mind. First card out, you got Ten of Swords. So there's something where it's, you didn't like the way that it ended. It may have like caused some type of mental breakdown or something like that. You know what I mean? It's really giving that you were comfortable with a person, or you were very vulnerable in a situation, and you found out that somebody was backstabbing you or betraying you in some way. They really weren't who they said they were. And you got the Moon card. So again, something was hidden behind some type of illusions or something like that. It's really giving somebody, give me one more before I even go too far with this. Knight of Swords in a reverse. So yeah, somebody was acting unjust. It's really giving that they was operating from their shadow self. So this is the type of person where no matter the situation, they really didn't want to resolve. They wanted to win. It's about control. It's about superiority. Like somebody wanted to feel, you know, as if they was more so like head honcho in a situation. I'm giving that this is not only something that they more so did with you. This is the type of person where they found comfort in some type of bully mentality or something like that. Hey. And it's given that you ain't playing that. Look, 8 of Cups. You walked away from this situation. This is something that you left behind. It's really giving, because you got eclipse in this Moon card and you got an eclipse in this 8 of Cups. Whatever it was that was hidden, it's really giving that you didn't care anymore to try and figure something out. It's like it was what is, look, 5 of Swords. I said that. Somebody was trying to use some type of bully tactics, or you felt as if somebody was trying to overpower you, or they were trying to take something from you, and really getting like a sense of peace. It's like your ability to love or something like that. Somebody didn't want you to progress. And that's what we be speaking about when this, when these things switch over to a spiritual manner. Because for a person to try and take your peace or try and take your comfort or cause you discomfort, it affects you on a spiritual level, and therefore it creates blockages when it comes time for you to move forward, or when you should respond in different situations. You will find yourself not responding. You'll find yourself over responding. It's like it kind of throws your energy off, make your energy go haywire. And that can also be used as a form of mental manipulation. You know what I mean? So this person was more so trying to cause like a tower for you. It's really giving, even with you walking away from a situation, it messed with them even more for you to walk away and then be in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, again, this Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's nurturing, somebody who's stable, you know what I mean? Somebody who's financially independent, somebody who can take care of themselves and their children. This is somebody who produces some type of growth. And with this Six of Swords energy is really giving that you left some type of baggage behind. It's given the whole time that this person actually knew that you was the one that was bringing the stability to the table, and they still like gambled. It's like gambled with their life type energy. Because I'm really getting all the trespasses, whether it was on the physical or the spiritual. Like somebody, they went too far. They weren't supposed to do all this plan like this. It actually ended up closing out a cycle, like bringing something into completion, into wholeness. It ended some type of structure that somebody had, some type of power, control. And that was the issue too. Hey, y'all. Look, King of Swords. Because somebody thought they had some type of master plan when it came to the situation. What is that? It's going to be 6, 21, 22. It's going to go back over this Emperor. Somebody thought that they had some type of control. They had some type of power in the situation, enough to make you stay still, is what they felt like, or at least that's what they thought. You know what I mean? It's something funny. Like somebody expected you to hold down the fort while they just take all different type of actions. I really can't even put it into words, because it's like this person thought that they was smart. Like this is like a con artist, very conning with their energy. And again, like I keep saying, it's not just you. It's like you happen to be close enough to catch this 10 of Swords. But it's not just you. You got 8 of Wands. Hey, Temperance energy. Something changed quickly when it came to this 10 of Swords. That quick change, that 8 of Wands is really giving me some type of resurrecting energy. See, somebody thought that they had put enough swords in you so that when you fell down, you wasn't going to get back up and your ass pop back up like a jack in the box. It gives some type of divine intervention, like some type of healing. Your spirit team showed up just in the nick of time, them ancestors. Somebody was supposed to be sensible about something. They were supposed to learn to be patient. See, what it was they were supposed to let you live in your South Node in your regular life, because when you came back in your North Node energy, you was going to be entirely too powerful for them to handle. It's something about somebody nurturing a situation, again, pouring into a situation properly. Look, Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm saying. Karma. And something about, like, somebody felt like they had so much control that they wasn't even considering other options. They weren't considering things going a different way. It's giving, like, real arrogance. You got deadline. Want to pick the cards up. They ran out of time. What's this Wheel of Fortune energy? You got Judgment. And that's what I'm speaking on when I say there's a divine intervention. You got the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment right here. All after that 10 of Swords. They wasn't expecting, like, for you to bounce back. It's like they wasn't expecting your faith to be that strong. They wasn't expecting divine to show up for you the way it was. I give you one better and tell you, you was the last one that they was expecting to have to come to need help ever again. They burnt them bridge. They burnt that bridge. They discarded you. Or so they thought. So they led themselves to believe. Look, clown in the reverse. I'm telling you. Somebody was trying not to look like a clown is what it was. It's something with the appearances. Like, what it is you were able to show your face the way you want to show your face because you ain't sell no bunch of wolf tickets. You ain't throw no dirt on nobody's name. But I do you one better than tell you ain't even tell nobody business. Once you separated yourself from a situation, you more so created a clean cut. Somebody else was trying to show face because they knew that you knew exactly who they was. So they was trying to spin a narrative about you before you was able to tell the truth about them. So if ever you did step forward with the truth, it would look like you was on some bitter shit. You was tweaking. You was salty. You was the hater. Like, you the clown. You know what I mean? Type energy. And it's like it didn't work. It didn't work. And I really feel like it didn't work because of the type of energy that you embody. Like the heart that you have, the essence that you have, the soul energy that you have. You not built like that. You not that type of person. You can get on some cutthroat shit, but it has to be just. Like, you're not the type of person it's something about being easily responsive, easily agitated. Like, you will easily get on that. And the thing is, you won't easily do shit because you're not easily influenced. But once you get on that, ain't no getting off of that. Once we're here, it's like we're here now. Somebody don't understand the type of comfort that you have with these different playing fields. Like, again, I'm getting that multi-talented card from my personal deck. Like, you could do this shit 1,000 different ways. And I done said that over and over again with this clown energy in the reverse. Some shit not so funny no more. Like, what is this clown? Damn, don't do me. Do not. One card at a time. What is this clown energy? All right. So you got a call in the Ace of Cups. Somebody got something going on with some type of new beginning. Maybe you done express you having some type of new beginning. You talk to somebody on the phone and let them know that they didn't block shit or something. It's something about, again, this conversation. You see the way she's sitting with this phone? It's like you had a conversation with somebody where you didn't hold back. It wasn't no clown energy. You wasn't keeping up shit with appearances. It wasn't no humiliation. You didn't feel ashamed. You hit the nail right on the motherfucking head. And it's like somebody was, I'm getting denial, but they was thrown off. Not only thrown off by like the type of energy that you embody, because it's almost like a punking energy. Like you got somebody that was bullying you or trying to bully other people, and then it's like you hold them, but you hold them with the truth. It's something about eventually stop talking. Like they shut up. They couldn't keep up with you. Somebody couldn't handle you. You know too much. You too advanced in the game. Like I said, that resurrection, when they send the swords your ass, they should have just kept them swords. They should have kept them at a 5. Is what they should have did. They should have kept them at a 5. But it's something about this call with this Ace of Cups. You called since you've been in your new beginning or something like that. Maybe you gave a person one last chance to admit their trespasses, one last chance where you was going to give them some type of redemption, show them some type of mercy, throw them a bone or something like that. You was trying to be nice. Again, because you got that heart like that. But it's something about honesty. Like, and if you lie, then you stay exactly where you at. You know what I mean? If you be honest, we can figure something out. Not saying that I'm going to reconnect with you or anything like that. You know what I mean? But it'll kind of lighten the load. Again, with the walk in judgment, walk in justice, it's something about it being your time. Like, it's something about, it's really giving me that you have been mistreated for an extensive amount of time. And it's given that it went on for so long that people got comfortable acting a certain type of way. They got comfortable responding a certain type of way because they felt like when nothing gonna happen, when shit gonna happen, you wasn't nobody. And then it's like you woke up. And with you waking up, you stepping into your North Node energy, come to find out you indeed every motherfucking thing. And they got to live with the fact that this is the narrative that they spun. They can't come back to you because they're going to have to own all that shit that's too much. Because then you really gonna know how I feel about you. But the thing is, not knowing the whole time, your intuition turned up on 1,000. You already know how they feel about you. You knew how they felt about you the whole time. That's why they at where they at like this shit. You got winter time. Indecision, baby. You do not got to rebuke anybody in the name of Jesus or anybody like that, because we sitting in here with the divine. You came to the right place. Have a seat. We got God, Jesus, we big brother. We got him all up in here, baby. All up in here. So if you belong, come in. Sit down. We ain't on that. Around winter time, somebody had to make a difficult decision. Somebody found themselves in a position where they was doing a whole lot of avoiding. It's like within the mind, somebody feeling split within the mind, like they have to gain a new perspective. They have to see something from a different light. A situation had went as far as it could go, and somebody got to the point where they had to release something. That's what that call let them know. That call let them know that they no longer had a hold on you. Just like he just said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ, baby. That's what that call let them know. That call let them know that you had tapped into your spirit team, this temperance energy. You tapped in with the divine. You really figured out what faith was. You really figured out how protected you was. You really figured out how, like, you, baby. That's what that call was about around winter. It put them in a position where they felt like they was stuck. Because see, in their mind, they was going to be able to manipulate you. They was going to be able to access you. You really didn't know the light that you embodied. So they was going to take the little light of yours, this little light of mine. They was going to take that from you, and they was going to shine. Let it shine. Let it. They was going to do that shit for you. Because you didn't know what you had. That's just like somebody conning another person out of a lottery ticket or something like that. Something where they know that you won, but you don't understand that you won. So let me get that from you. Let me handle that for you. You know what I mean? You need a little help. They want to be your paid. But see, that's also, like I tell y'all every time, don't let nobody dictate the type of relationship that you have with divine, because that's one thing that they can't control. They can't handle that for you. They can't be your payee. That's something that's yours. Can't nobody touch that. They can't get that. That's where they fucked up at. That's where they got confused at. That's where the narrative got lost. That's when they got stuck on that couch. That deadlock, or you know what I mean? Again, that overthinking now. Somebody ain't never heard you speak the way that you spoke to them when it came to this new beginning. And it's something about your intuition being in full effect. Baby, you being 10 toes down in your spiritual rebirth. Ain't no playing no games. Ain't no questioning. You know who you working with. You know who working with you. You know who got you covered. You know all of that. And then not to mention, you ain't even got the question, because you know how your heart set up. You know who's blessing you, because you know the type of work that you doing. A person that don't know you can't come in and tell you shit about what you doing, because they ain't been there for it. The only thing that they can do is just shit. It really seems like give opinions off of what little snapshot that they have. But y'all know that that's the type of world that we live in. That's what people find themselves doing up to date. You ain't one of them people. You gonna need to know the whole story. Ain't no picking no sides. I need to know the whole story, because I kind of can understand it. I can see where this began to snowball at. See, there's some, like, people are not used to you. I really feel like you're not even used to you, because you still get to the point sometimes where you question yourself when you know what you know. You still a question it sometimes, because this shit a little weird. It's a little, you know what I mean? Ugh. Lifestyle. Oh, that's more. You got water sign Pisces. Lifestyle, butterflies. It's some type of hidden lifestyle that somebody had of devotion. It's something that really has changed your energy. It seems like it has you in a position where you can't stop smiling. It's some type of happiness. It's really given that somebody was able to more so rain on your parade when they was around. They created some type of cloud, some type of inability for you to be yourself, in which you separating yourself or whatnot. You know, like, again, You shine your own light now. It's like somebody thought that they had got you to disconnect from your faith, kill your faith. That didn't happen. That never, ever would have happened. I'm really getting that you hid certain aspects of yourself, though. Like, because it's something about somebody not smiling on the outside, but smiling in the inside. It's like what you were showing to this person, they thought that they were getting away with. Again, this Ten of Swords energy, taking these different actions towards you, saying these things, and again, hiding them. But you felt them, you processed them, and you just kept it moving is what I'm getting. You never lost your devotion. Never. And I'm even getting like the divine with this energy. This can't stop smiling. This feeling complete. It's really giving that you understand karmic lessons. Like, you understand the meaning. Thank you, look, of these karmic lessons. And therefore, with you understanding the meaning or being able to break down what's going on, it don't make you feel a certain type of way, because in all actuality, it helped you find yourself. Like, you know that without certain things happening, you would not have been pushed to the magnitude that you was pushed. You was almost thrown into some shit, like you wasn't given a choice. You didn't have a choice. You had to figure this out or lay down. And when I say lay down, I mean a long lay down. Lay that ass down and don't get back up until you, whoever you gonna be next time you touch this motherfucker. A complete reset. And that's what was expected with that Ten of Swords. Again, with that mental breakdown. You were never supposed to be you again. And see, that's where they messed up at. Because Ten of Swords did happen. That mental breakdown did happen. All of this shit did happen. But the way that you came back higher. You didn't come back lower. Somebody expected you to reincarnate into like a poor me, like a victim mentality. You was beat, you was weak, you done tried everything and it never worked, and you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, nah. What I say, 1,000 different ways. Yeah, you feel like you done tried everything, but for some strange reason, when you sit your ass down and you get quiet, there's one more thing that you come up with. It's always one more thing. It's always something else you could try. It's always... That's what I mean when I say the divine got you covered. Baby, your messages is coming in your sleep. It's not never you ain't stuck. You ain't never been stuck. That's why they can't figure this out. Three of Pentacles. Definitely had to team up with other people. When this Ten of Swords happened, you know what I mean? Somebody got scared. They got scared when you bounced back the way you did, and they ran to somebody else to try to help them. They ran to somebody else who they thought had more knowledge than them. It's really giving that somebody hyped themselves up and more so presented themselves as being real powerful. Like if you intuitive, somebody said that they was more intuitive. If you can do this, they can do that. It's kind of like a competition. The only thing is you wasn't competing. You wasn't competing. Some change with this group too. This communication. So it's really giving that the only thing that this person did was invite more people in on their karma. Look, Eight of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Everybody done got their goofy ass locked up. Everybody. Everybody in some type of mental entrapment. Everybody in some type of mental prison. Everybody feeling isolated away from everybody because it was a whole lot of talking going on amongst a bunch of motherfuckers that can't trust each other because they don't trust nobody. Bunch of weird ass shit. That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody went farther down the rabbit hole. I could say snake hole. It wouldn't, ain't even no rabbits in this motherfucker. I don't know what they was chasing. Somebody went somewhere blindfolded, like thinking that they knew everything and they knew nothing. Page of Wands visit. This Page of Wands energy is going to speak of somebody trying to create something like limitless potential. Somebody looking at something and really viewing it, trying to see what it is that they could do with it. When it comes to this karma, somebody really trying to figure out how to get these swords that's surrounding them. All these different things that they done said, all these actions that they done took, all this shit that they could tell people that they was going to be able to do to you that they wasn't able to do. let alone even try it. It's really giving me like straight soft energy though, because it's like somebody decided to try to target you on a spiritual level, like come at your peace, because they was not bold enough to do certain things to you, like to your face. It's strange, like real strange that you so bold yet so, you know what I mean? Like I don't get that. I don't understand that. And then you got visit here. Somebody trying to figure out how to visit you, how to come to you and ask you for help with this judgment call sitting right next to it. How to answer this call. How did you answer this call? How are you so protected? Somebody want to knock on your door. They might even be riding by your house. They want to pop up. Bed. Even with this visiting shit, it ain't came out yet, but it's like probably popping up in your dreams and everything else. They want to know. Look, secrets in the reverse when it comes to this gift. They want you to tell them how you got this gift. How is your intuition so strong? How was you able to tell them this? How did you know that? Like, you ain't been around. For some of y'all, you ain't been around this person in years. You ain't had no real connection with them with years. You might talk to them. You know what I mean? Y'all don't live together. It ain't like what it was. Y'all might still be friends. Y'all might get together, go get something to eat. It ain't like what it was. And they want you to come and just be completely vulnerable with them. Don't hide nothing when it comes to the truth. Don't be judgmental about what they done to the past. What Kevin Hart say, don't look back there at the car seat, bitch, look up here. God damn it, I'm talking to you. That's what they don't want you to, you know what I mean? No accountability whatsoever. None. They just don't want to be exposed. Because again, they don't want to look like a clown. It's really given that they already done clown completely out though. Like, I don't understand who they feel like they still hiding from. It's almost like this person is timid where they want to hide themselves from you when you're already addressing exactly who they are. Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You done laid that shit to rest. It's resting. It has been services held for it and everything. The eulogy has been spoken. It's gone. Past the point of being revived. And again, with this gift, what I say, that was your last little olive branch that you offered this person when you spoke to them and you was being honest with them. You told them that you was being honest and you wasn't expecting nothing no less than them being honest. Somebody want to call you though and like invite you on a date or something like that, I'm telling you. I call you, tell you some shit just like out the blue. They've been thinking about you. I'm telling you, I keep getting that you ain't been around this person for a little bit. Or you ain't seen them in a little bit. Ace of Wands, look. Inspire action. Somebody want to take a new project to this Ace of Cups. They want their cup to be filling and running over too. What they flow it over. They want their shit just running. You know what I mean? This a new project for this person. They want it. They want to try to extend something to you, but it's really giving me, again, like I already said, you got this Ace of Cups on your own. So shit, what are they really bringing? What's this Ace of Wands about? Oh, love you too. Love you too. Back to back, kicking ass. We got King of Pentacles and Three of Cups. This King of Pentacles, somebody took some type of action to start some type of new project to gain some type of stability. It's like they want to be seen as having their shit together. Somebody wanted to be seen as being generous or something like that. Oh, you got new boo. So somebody might have a new boo around fall that they trying to, you know what I mean? Three of Cups energy. We going to put them back in. But them the two that came out. This King of Pentacles, this Three of Cups. Somebody trying to celebrate with somebody new. They want to, you know what I mean? Have some type of friendship. They might be having some type of drinks or something like that. This might be a friends with benefits type thing or something like that. It's really given, with it being next to this Two of Swords, that somebody is just more so trying to buy themselves time. They just ain't got nothing else to do, so they just doing what they can do because they can't do what they want to do type of energy, you know. So yeah, it's something going on with that. They trying to impress somebody. They trying to appear to be more stable than what they actually is. It's really giving some type of confusing energy. So maybe it ain't looking like what they think it's looking like. Again, that's part of that. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that they got going on. Because somebody is holding on to a person and they trying to make it seem like they celebrating, but they really ain't giving nothing. It's like them inviting you to their house saying they have a birthday party. You get there, ain't no cake, ain't no balloons, ain't no pizza, ain't no games. God damn it, it ain't even no chairs. What are we doing here? Type energy. Yeah, I don't know. So it's really giving, again, that mask is slipping. People starting to know this person for exactly who they are. Exactly who they are. What's this Knight of Swords in the reverse? You got Death came out sideways. So it's giving me with this Knight of Swords, right? Somebody really can't think themselves out of a situation. They having some type of mental blockage. It may be pissing them off. They thinking about ending something with this group. You know what I mean? But it's really giving that somebody feels like, how can I explain it? It's like they only got 3 friends. So if they only got 3 friends and then they thinking about cutting these 3 friends off, they ain't gonna have nobody. And this the type of person that needs to strive off of having somebody because they ain't got no energy of their own. That's why they trying to impress this new boo. Look, decisions in the reverse. They can't make no decision. They're not being direct with their energy. They don't know exactly what to do when it comes to them being in this 8 of Swords energy, because things done been balanced out. That what it was that they thought they was going to be able to do was always make the black. Right, okay. Make the block. Come back to you, tap into you, see what you had, get some of your good ideas, your good energy, your good love, whatever it is that you're giving, and then going. You know what I mean? That ain't working. That ain't working. Again, with that healing and calling back all your energy. So they can't close out all the doors because they ain't got no options. They still stuck because they don't even really like these people. They don't really get along with these people. They just thought they was going to get some type of leveled up, look, triggers. That's what I'm saying. They triggered right now. They super in their feelings. It's really giving that something is aggravating some type of childhood wounds that they had. Because, see, this the type of person where they may have been bullied as a child or something like that. They may have grown up in an environment where you had to be a certain type of way. Or it's some way, again, something being done to somebody when they was naive. And then them more so getting in the mindset where it's like they ain't never going to let it happen again. So for you to, it's like a be strong. It's giving all day like a knock you down the sides type energy, but it's still some weird shit because it's like you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing to somebody but actually grow, be an adult. You know what I mean? They feel like they want revenge. Look, Hermit, revenge, 7 of Cups. They want revenge because you in this Hermit energy. It's something about you doing some soul searching. You know what I mean? You trusting yourself, like you having some type of raw, it's like emotion. Again, trusting the divine, trusting your guidance, like you know how you feel. You so sure of yourself that you're not allowing them to convince you of anything like what they trying to make it seem like you're not with it, you're not hearing it, you're not there anymore. And it even triggers this person more because when they're speaking to you or taking certain actions, it's like you begin to see them like this wounded child that they are. You begin to notice how immature somebody was. You begin to notice that a lot of the things that was being said really didn't make sense if you really think about it. And then you begin to question yourself, like, how was you even missing this? Like, what is the how? What they say, fool in love or something like that? Like, man, you really, when you deal with people, you deal with them. But somebody really feel like they being pushed towards you, like they need to come and visit you. They need to come and speak to you with this rebirth, this awakening or something like that. But easily, you got revenge. Patterns, enjoying the show, getting even, childish behavior. That's what they don't want to tell you, how they wanted revenge on you. Because then they have to tell you why they wanted revenge on you. But I mean, shit, I already done told you. It's the way you built. It's that cloth, that valuable cloth that you cut from. And see, with this Seven of Cups, somebody had a whole lot of different illusions, a whole lot of different wishful thinkings. They thought that they was the one that could get it 1,000 different ways because you was getting it 1,000 different ways and they was next to you, so they was able to have access to that. But again, with the calling back your energy, when you move, everything move with you. What he say, just like that. That's your shit. They don't want to bow down, though. Look, Ten of Wands. What I say, they burdened. That's why they trying to start this new project. That's why they trying to move towards you. You ain't looking so burdened. You actually still embody that peace that they tried to take from you. That same comfort, that same strength, that same light. That's what they need. They need it. Like TT needed that money. Don't set it off. They need that shit. I'm telling you, look lovers sideways, but you looking at this person like, I feel like, let alone the lover, you don't even really like them like that no more. And even if this is your family, it's just like, you know what I mean? You pretty much here because you blood. I got to deal with you because you blood. If this is a friend, this friend don't exist no more because I ain't got to deal with you. This is all choices involved here. But for some of y'all, this may be a lover's dynamic. And there's somebody that want to come back to you because what they tied into right now ain't quite working out. Not only are they not built like you, but they not built like you either. This shit completely different out here. It's cold out here. But I'm going to go ahead and put this Lover's card in the reverse. Because again, you got the Seven of Cups on top of that Ten of Wands. All that shit is an illusion. You really ain't fooling with nobody that wanted revenge on you for simply being you. You ain't never going to be nothing outside of being yourself. So if they wanted revenge off of your authentic energy, then they always going to want revenge on you. Look. High Priestess. Queen of Wands. Okay. So with something with you being a High Priestess, you having some type of sacred energy or inner knowing. It's that protection that I talked to you about. It's that protection, that divine protection, that faith, that shit that you can't see, that you can't touch. You know, it's that. And then with this Queen of Wands on the side of here, I already know right here, this Queen of Wands ain't the same person as you, Pisces. I will say that this a hoe that was taking action and stuff like that, but you see the way that bitch just flipped? She real flip-floppy. Let me, I'm gonna monitor that because I know how y'all be. But yeah, with this High Priestess energy, somebody really want to celebrate with a High Priestess, but with this Two of Swords at the end of here, they can't figure out how to connect to you, how to get back underneath that umbrella, how to get you to be a friend to them or something like that, because they in this Three of Cups energy still. It's almost like somebody is trying to prepare for the worst case scenario. Like if something don't work right here, it has to work right here. So they have to keep options. Gotta keep options. And with this Queen of Wands and this Eight of Cups, you got a Queen of Wands that may be walking away from this group. This may have been somebody that thought they was able to tap into some type of dark energy or something like that. It's something with somebody who do a lot of operating off their looks. So they might do some type of lustful energy or something like that. Have some type of lust demon attachments or something with this Death card in the reverse. So yeah, I take that back. It's like somebody walking away from something, but something is still open. Because it's giving fear of change with the Death card in the reverse. You know, that speaks of a cycle being forced to stay open. Something not closing. Something being incomplete. And it's like she come out with the Eight of Cups. Like she gonna walk away from something. But then she right next to the Death card when it comes to this Three of Pentacles. She go running right back. What is this? What is this Queen of Wands doing? Who is she? You got a water sign came out sideways. So this might be, you know, that other Pisces I was talking about in that reading yesterday. This might be another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody who got water highly expected in their chart. Or this hoe might try to come out like a Queen of Cups or something. Like she got some type of, you know, healing abilities. Or she a healer. She really compassionate or something like that. But you got the World card right here. Where something being closed out. A cycle has come to completion. Something is being brought to wholeness when it comes to these triggers and different things like that. Somebody want to discover a new way because they getting karma. They getting karma. It would have been all good if you was getting tossed up, but they didn't plan on getting tossed up. Look, communication sideways. Somebody, it's like, if it makes sense to you or not, it's almost as if spirit is leading these people back to you. It's like they being led back to you. And it boils down to, you know how they say that forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. It's like some shit like that. You done forgave these folks. When you moved around, you forgave them. But see, you forgave them because you knew that you needed to heal, in which it helped ascend you on your process. These people are now at the point where you was then now. And you done gave them chance after chance after chance. So to hell with being 10 steps ahead, you already 500,000 steps ahead. And they just now thinking about accepting accountability. They just now questioning if them owning they own shit, them picking up their own trash is even worth doing now. Just now. Now that they ain't got no other option though. That's the interesting thing. Chariot energy. The chariot energy speaks of somebody moving forward, somebody leaving behind the things that they was comfortable with, somebody integrating the old with the new in order to be able to overcome future obstacles or something like that. When it comes to this revenge, let's give me, okay. Keep on crossing the high priestess. I promise you with this butterflies energy. Somebody want to let go of this Seven of Cups energy. Whatever type of illusions it was that they had going. Even if this was some type of razzle-dazzle they was throwing at you or something like that. They want to let it go. I'm getting some with some type of jar spills or something like that. Somebody want to walk away from something that they started. What's this butterflies energy in the reverse? You got Empress. Somebody feel burdened. They feel burdened due to their lack of devotion to this Empress energy. It's like they feel a certain type of way because, again, you were the growth in the situation. It's something about you being able to bring life back into a situation. Somebody feels it like they feel like they being drained. It's something with, again, this nurturing aspect, like the way that you poured into other individuals. It really gives me that you did a whole lot of pouring into other people and really didn't pour into yourself. But you have more so figured out the balance of how to pour into yourself, and it overflows for other people. Like you don't have to do one or the other. It's like somebody was putting you in a position where they was making you feel like you had to choose in order to be successful. You had to choose in order to be loving. Like you had to sacrifice yourself to a certain degree or something. And it's like that's not the case. Look, Ten of Pentacles. What I say, this divine inheritance. It's something about where you come from, your bloodline, and the stability that come. This person was throwing it off. They wasn't right for you. They weren't like a mirroring energy. Even if they say, like, you know, on a soul level type thing, like somebody whose idea, this person wasn't idea for you. You had to do too much compromising. You had to do all the compromising to the point where you begin to change yourself. You begin to shift yourself. You was already in like an emperor, empress position where you had all your shit balanced around you. But somebody came and started making you pay attention to certain things where you had to step down from being an empress and go back to being a queen of wands, or go back to being a queen of pentacles, or step down from this emperor position and go back to being a king of swords. Like go back to being the King of Pentacles when these are things that you already figured out, like you already had that. But it's giving me that you were willing to compromise so much because you know, it's something about, you know, like the losing it and getting it again. Like what you were sacrificing, you sacrificed it with no problem because you felt like it really wasn't a big deal. It really didn't matter. You could do it again. It's really like acknowledging your power without even acknowledging your power. Like it was whatever to you. It really wasn't that big of a deal. But see, you were dealing with somebody who, they can't get it like that. So they like it when you sacrifice what you got for them, to pay attention to them, because yeah, it makes them feel special for a moment. But then when you go back and get it, it makes them feel a certain type of way, because how is it that easy? You know what I mean? Or who? It's strange. It's strange. Because it's even like putting you in a position where somebody should have actually, it's like a respected, or they should have actually like took advantage, or, you know what I mean? Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like somebody should have worked with you. They would have been more successful. They didn't have to do all this conniving. They didn't have to do none of that. You were willing to show, you were willing to teach, you were willing to lead. But it's given that you teamed up with somebody who was more so like a false leader. Again, with that false prophet energy. Like somebody wanted to be head of a situation, and they didn't have the knowledge. They had some knowledge, but they didn't have what you had. They didn't have the clearance. They didn't have the protection. They didn't have none of that shit. Like, and so they thought they was going to take it. They thought they was going to take it. Hey, and messed around and found out that you could fight. You could fight this motherfucker. Like, wait a minute. 2 of Wands. Look, moving forward. It's something about you exploring, about you expanding your foresight, your knowledge, being covered. You're being celebrated. It's really like, oh, like, because I can't explain it. It's almost like a feel, like somebody wanted you to feel like your good deeds or what you was doing didn't count. And it's like it did. That's actually what floated you right on up to, you know what I mean, the spot that you in. Like, it's something about the main table. You having a spot at the main table. You own shit. Like, it's certain some of the violations that you took on the physical actually deems you to be like, damn, I had the word. It's something with your spirit. Like, you are admired. You are, come on, spirit. Why would, man, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to tell you that's some bullshit, because I had it. It's something with your energy, though. Like, it gives you rank. Like, you, because I want to say you worth so much more in spirit. But it's like I don't want to devalue your worth on the physical type shit. But it's like, you got to understand what I'm talking about type thing. Like, your status just different. It's different. It's different. You got the Empress, the High Priestess. You got the head major arcana out in this month. Like, you different. You different. Hey, because it's for you. It's for you. You get that praise because it's for you. You just say this and this divine. Give you your tap on the back. Let you know, hey, if ain't nobody told you today, baby, you doing your shit. You doing your job. You know what I mean? Thank you. For real, for real. 5 of Swords. Hey, this Queen of Wands might neglect her abilities or something like that. I'm not sure if this is a fire sign feminine, or again, like I said, this might be this water sign feminine that got this fire in her chart, or it might just be some with the actions that she take. This shit, yeah, this whole be abusing her kids or something like that. Somebody real neglectful. or they don't show up the way that they supposed to show up. They be dedicated otherwhere. Somebody want to be presented a certain type of way that, like, they not. That's why this, yeah, remember I said that? Okay. So you got two people faking it together. That's why they mesh. That's why you didn't mesh. That's why your energy didn't match. You ain't faking it. That's why you don't need this group of people either. Or you don't need a group of people. It's something with your maneuverings. 4 wands with this water sign. Some type of celebration, victory, homecoming energy. What is this? Noble completion with this world card. Did somebody have a baby with another person? You done had a child or something since you separated yourself from, you know what I mean, whoever the weird individual was that tried to brutally end something or something. It's like something with a child. Some type of revengeful energy with a child, for a childlike energy or something like that. Somebody may even have a child with this Queen of Wands. This whole somebody is not a good parent, though. Give me more with this, Noble. What's going on with this? You got star card energy when it comes to this new boo. So it's something about some type of enlightenment, communication. This new boo might be the one that want to talk to you. Be being led to talk to you. They might want to tell you that this person came around, spun a narrative about you, made you seem horrible. That's why everybody decided like it was cool to attack you. Come to find out the whole time this person was exactly who they said you was. And now everybody getting their ass tossed up. At the end of this judgment, they coming around hoping that you can get them some type of mercy or seeking some type of forgiveness or something like that. What Don Tripp say? He said, I do not forgive and I do not forget. I thought that was God's job. Again, send them back to the divine. You can handle this situation how you please. Again, I said that forgiveness is for you so that you make sure that your heart is light as a feather. But however maneuvers or whatever it is that you take after you have forgiven a person, it ain't nothing they could do about that. Hell, in all actuality, you ain't got to forgive them if you don't want to. The choice is completely yours. They were supposed to think that situation all the way through before they took the actions that they took towards you. But one thing that they not gonna do is navigate the actions and dictate the response. What the fuck? That ain't happening. It's your turn now. That's why I keep hearing, my turn, my turn. Like they thought they was slick. They thought they really got off. They really didn't understand, like, how your mind works, the way that you are able to put things together. Exactly. Underestimated how protected you were. It's something about your bloodline. You come from a long line of unfuckwittables. Like, and see, the thing is, it's something about the humility that comes along with it. Like you being real humble, you being real calm, real nurturing, shirt off the back, shoes off the feet. Wake up in the middle of the night. Like, it's something about the way that you sacrifice. It's definitely giving a kindness for weakness. Motherfucker thought you was weak, baby. You was weak. You was Sherman soft. You was soft. But it's something about, like I heard Spirit say, only in the heart, though. Only in the heart. Hey, and then I see that Vampire Brooklyn. He said, this is my stomach. This is my heart. Meaning this gonna be your solar plexus. That's gonna be your ego. This gonna be your heart. Make sure you hit me where the fuck you supposed to hit me at, dumbass. You can't kill me that way. They underestimated you. Again. Underestimated you and therefore sacrificed themselves. That's all. What was that? Won't jump so bad. Admire. They admire you. I'm telling you. They're feeling inspired by you. This person want to run around. They want to be more nice now. They want to be more nice. They want to give smiles. They want to give cakes. They want to give, you know what I mean? Yeah. They want to try to vibe high now. But it's like it's fake. It's fake. They can only go so far before they revert back to their own behavior. Look, 3 of Swords in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the reverse, Hangman in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 4 of Pentacles gonna speak of somebody being greedy. Somebody being real greedy. They held on to something too tight. They overdid something. This Hangman energy mean they stuck now. So they overdid it, now they stuck. Again, we dealing with the justice, cause and effect. Reaping what they have sown. Still talking about karma. 7 of Swords, and now they want to try to be honest, right? They want to be honest about this sneaky shit. But still with this 7 of Swords, this is a person telling you enough just to get back into your good graces. They not telling you everything so that the healing process can properly take place. They telling you only what you need to know so that you allow them to be back around. And then with this 3 of Swords, this forgiveness. They want you to forgive them for that 10 of Swords that we started with. This is 7 and 3. 10 swords. 10 swords. They want you to forgive them for that. That brutal ending. But they want to give the swords to you. You see how they gapped it out? They want to clarify the 7 and then clarify the 3. They ain't coming with the whole 10. They leaving shit out. They just want to get themselves free. See what you got to say. Look. 9 of Wands. That's what I'm saying. They want to protect themselves. They want to protect themselves. And it's funny, though, because this person wants you to help them protect themselves, come to find out from themselves. The only thing that you did was confront your shadow self. The only thing that you did was face yourself, look in that mirror, good, bad, and ugly, whether you wanted to, whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it. Baby, all you did was show up. All you did was show up repetitively. You did some shit repeatedly on a positive vibe, what you was supposed to do. Not what they was on. That little revengeful shit, that petty shit, feeling like you went on that shit. That shit didn't matter. You can humbly take your L. Good sportsmanship type thing. You know what I mean? You don't mind shaking hands type energy. What you say? It's, hey, and your spirit team is funny. Because it's something about somebody said, I'll beat your ass and take your pulse. So it's like you out here knocking shit down and making sure they okay. I don't want nothing bad to happen. I just want you to know, stop playing with me type thing. Get up, drink you some water, walk it off. I ain't even gonna beat you and leave. It's this real like grandparent energy, I promise you. Absolutely, I do. I definitely do, Kurt. I believe in Jesus. That's big brother all day. Look, as soon as we speak on it, baby, justice. Absolutely. Yes, I do. Man, come on, God, and the devil got my back. Call me. Do you hear me? All day. And Yahshua in the A. Ashe. 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 I promise you all day, baby. Yes. Big brother. Big brother. Who you think got us this far? Who you think got me up here popping my shit about your protection? Who you think giving you your confirmation? We sit side and side. It's a whole table here. Didn't I just say something to you about you being at the main table? Didn't I say that shit? Baby, we at the table. What are we talking about? What are we not understanding? Do we have those in the room who do not belong here? Is y'all listening to something that ain't for you? I'm just saying. Sir, however it is that you use your Bible is how you use your Bible. You was also told not to question, so maybe that's where you at. We beyond that. We beyond it. We receiving divine messages. You know what I mean? We ain't got to just get the only information that we get just from that Bible. That's what having that main line. That's what's sitting at this table, what we talking about. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of things that's going on up to date where if you ain't got it like that, you really not going to be able to put it into the Bible or bring it from the Bible out here. I'm actually able to do that, which is why I sit here with you and we communicate the way that we do. So that we have an understanding. That's why we bring it to the table, baby. That's why we here. If it weren't for us, we wouldn't even be here. We don't do this all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. That is absolutely true with that finding true love once you love yourself. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It gives you a better understanding once you love yourself. Once you find your peace within yourself, you actually know what it looks like. And therefore, when other things come around and try to interfere with that, you can call it out right away. You can call it out. You can address it, check it, get rid of it. You know what I mean? My favorite thing to tell a person to do is to pray. I promise you. I promise you. Pray, baby, surrender. Go give it to God. Go give it to God. I just told me a person the other day, baby, you got people in your house, so when you go in that bathroom, close that door, get on them knees by that shower. Right there on the side of your tub, that little space that you got that rug, baby. Get on them knees and talk to God. It ain't no specific words that you supposed to use. It ain't nothing specific that you supposed to say. Have a conversation with him. If he the creator and he created you, he know you. He know how you coming. He know how you coming. You ain't got to dress nothing up no certain type of way to make it look no certain type of way to appease anybody else. They're not God. That's not whose approval you, that ain't even who you dealing with. I said a main line. That means you go directly to God. You don't need no in-betweens. You ain't got to go to no church house. You ain't got to do none of that extra shit. Nor do you have to go around and look for people to condemn because they're not fitting the narrative that you feel. When you ain't even got your shit figured out. You know what I mean? Everybody just stay in their own lane. That's all. No middleman at all. I promise you, go directly to the Most High. Directly to the Most High. For real, for real. And that's all you need. So even like when I do Jesus, I believe in Jesus all day. That's Big Brother. But just like Jesus got his main line to God, baby, I got mine too. We all sit at the table. I ain't gonna go no further with you with the table. Nah. You know what I mean? If that's my daddy, I got a room in his house. What you talking about? He take care of me. He gonna make sure I eat. He gonna make sure I'm protected. Don't let me call my daddy. I promise you, don't let me call my daddy. My daddy will come get some shit regulated. Don't make me call my daddy. Don't make me call my daddy. That's all I'm saying. And let's just get it understood. Kirk, I really pray that you find him. I pray that you find shelter within him. I promise you I do. I pray that you find all of the guidance that it is that you're seeking. All the questions that it is that you looking to be answered. I pray that you find those. But don't question my faith on whether I believe God or not either, because at the same aspect, we're here together. So if I don't believe, then you got to not believe too, because you're here, right? You found yourself here with me, right? Oh. Okay. You're here entertaining the witchcraft, right? I have done nothing but spoke life into you since you've been here trying to condemn me. That's why it's not working for you, love. We all light over here. I already told you. You ain't going to tell me nothing about my main line. The ending of that Bible, baby, that's Revelations. I don't know what we going to call the beginning of this book right here, but I can tell you we going to run our best fade. I can tell you that. Hey. Yeah. Not to mention, look, Jesus did a lot of the same stuff that I did. Jesus actually, you know what I mean? When it comes to this, I ain't even going to get into it with the sorcerer. I promise you I ain't going to do it. We ain't going to talk about magic, baby. But if you don't believe in magic, then you damn sure don't believe in Jesus at all. And that's going to be the bottom line, too. You got to watch it. Watch your narrative. Know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about now. Don't get out there on thin ice and realize, hold on, you can't float. So yeah, with the star card. It might be a new boo that's finding out that they pregnant or something like that by this person. Again, what I said with them kids, it's something with some kids. Somebody done had more kids since you separated yourself from them. I'm really feeling like they had kids that was hidden, but it's more kids or something like that. And you got justice. Somebody might be having some type of legal matters or something like that when it comes to these kids because they don't take care of their kids. It's a legal papers, court visit or something like that. Again, with this feeling incomplete, not devoted, not happy, like somebody, I don't know, because it's really giving they was, you know what I mean, throwing that thing across town, and then it's like they confused with the position that they in when they more so put themselves there. You know what I mean? And then again with this, hold on, y'all. I'll go ahead and remove him because he didn't hear anything that we just spoke on, and then I'll remove you too. We'll go ahead and just send them back where they belong so they stop throwing off our groove, y'all, because we ain't got time to keep on trying to explain. We ain't got time. So with this justice card, you know what I mean, these legal issues that somebody has going on, it's really giving that it's something to do with a spiritual contract or something like that acting out in the physical. Like, how can I explain it? Like, let's say this person created trespasses towards you, right? They did certain things towards you where they felt like they got away with it. They may have stolen money from you, or, you know what I mean, put you in compromising positions, tried to deplete your energy, different things like that, right? Now, they felt like they got away with it. They done paired up with somebody where, again, if this is a child's parent, they taking them to court. And with them taking them to court, it's like they're being forced to show up, you know what I mean, a certain type of way. They're being forced to produce. And it's kind of like the way it's showing up here. It's like it's justice for burdening you. It's like somebody else is dishing out your karma or something like that. It's almost like a giving your hands being clean. Like things working out for you in a way where justice is being brought to the forefront, but you ain't even got to get your hands dirty. You ain't got to step in no mud. You are just as sparkling as you came into the situation. And again, with this hangman energy, this is your energy. It speaks of you having a new perspective, a new mindset. Again, with the resurrecting energy, what you came back as, you're so much more wise, experienced, seasoned in a situation. It's something about your contribution. And again, this person may have even like started to embody some type of energy of like a generational curse, like because it's giving me like a marriage, but a marriage where it's like dominate and control. Like I have full control of you now. I know that you would never leave because of your devotion, because of your love. But because I know that I have that, I am going to handle you any type of way that I see fit. I'm going to, it's even like experimenting in different things like that. You know what I mean? Like it's strange. It's strange. It's strange. But again, with this divine inheritance that you receive, you now know how to protect yourself or something like that. Patricia, go to hell. Straight to hell, baby. You now know how to protect yourself in a situation. It actually ended a cycle. It closed out a cycle. It caused for a situation to metamorph. And again, with this Queen of Pentacles, you stepped into, you know what I mean, a more stable position. And you see how they coming out the woodwork. What they say, you give one person attention and then everybody just come running from it. That don't make no sense. Y'all really need to go somewhere in here. How you doing, love? Y'all really need to go somewhere in here. For real, for real. It's like people be trying to show up and flex their strength, and then it really shows their weakness. One thing that I had figured out when you dealing with spirit, it's like your kindnesses will get taken for a weakness, but your kindnesses is actually your strength. Those who lack the kindnesses, those are the real weak ones, because they the ones where as soon as they get hit, they holler. As soon as they get hit, they fold. As soon as, you know what I mean, something happened, it's poor me. While they running around doing everything to everybody type shit. You know what I mean? Like, stop playing with yourself. If you really gonna come with it, come with it. It's like this somebody that'll do some spiritual attack versus just run their best fade. Just run your fade, sweetheart. That's what you really want to do anyway. You really getting all boggled in the inside because not only are you not affecting me in the physical because I'm still striving, but you're also not affecting me in the spiritual either because I'm protected. It's like they don't only like me down here, they like me up there too type shit. That's a real flex type thing. Like, get your weird ass out of here. Please get out of here. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. 3 of Wands in the reverse. This was something that somebody did not foresee. Somebody didn't see not only them linking up with other people and creating, you know what I mean, but they also didn't see your stability. They didn't see your victory. Look, around fall, last fall, they should have noticed this victory then. You've been winning. I keep on saying it. What it is somebody put themselves in such a compromising position that they couldn't see over their own obstacles that they created for themselves. And they was thinking because they was blocked that they had blocked you off. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen at all. 10 of Cups, baby. That's why they mad. You see how easily we dismiss them? What they say, how you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in, baby. They mad because of your 10 of Pentacles. Because they feel your shit coming just like you know it's coming too. And it make them feel a certain type of way. Because you putting it in their face without even putting it in their face. You real humble human and the divine just keep on blessing you. Your light just keep on getting brighter and brighter. Your maneuverings just, it's look. 3 of Swords. What I say is heartbreaking, baby. It's heartbreaking. They come into the understanding that they fumbled the bag. You're the walking plug. They was looking for the plug whole time. They was connected to it. They thought that was their energy. They thought if they connected to something else, they was going to get a boost whole time. They done depleted all that shit. They actually lived in an old house where they plugged in and it popped the sockets. They got to get some rewiring done in this motherfucker. Yeah, they feel a certain type of way about your 10 of Cups. Of course they feel a certain type of way. Your main objective is to keep on showing up and keep on letting them expose their damn self. You ain't got to point nothing out. You ain't got to address it. No, none of that. Look, 5 of Cups around spring. Knight of Cups. Now they want to make an offer. They want to try to be charming with you. What Jay-Z say? First they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again type thing. Talk about confusion. That's the same thing like I tell y'all. They always come in here want to spin the narrative of Jesus. They did the exact same thing to Jesus they doing to you. They loved him, hated his ass, and then loved him again too. Talk about confusion. Y'all got me fucked up. Don't never come to me talking to me about my main line. You don't know shit about what I got, baby. You don't know nothing about my clearance. Nothing about how I'm living, my maneuverings. No, none of that. None of that. You can't never come in here and confuse me with your confusion. I can tell you, like, just stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. What he say on Menace to Society? That shit gets no play in my ride, homie. Shit. Yeah. They regret getting somebody pregnant or something like that around spring. I keep on saying that more kids done popped up in this situation. This person can't even take care of themselves and they steady out here producing lives. Okay. Around right now, we got justice, the scales balancing out. You fully aware of all of it. You fully aware of your gift. You fully aware of their karma. You fully aware of the spell work. You're fully aware of, you know what I mean? Like you just, you know, yeah. You can also receive the signs that this person now wants to hash things out. They feeling like they need to follow their heart. They want to come and have a conversation with you. See if they can charm you out your socks. See if you still loving them. Not even knowing that you don't even like their ass no more. Due to their own actions. Due to their own actions. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you at all. Look, third party, unsatisfied with the union. Everybody feel a certain type of way about what they chose. It seems like everybody feel a certain type of way about what they chose but you. And the only thing that you did different was you ain't choose nobody but yourself. You chose yourself, the divine in you. We ain't even got to touch base on that connection again. You know what you got. Everybody unsatisfied. They unsatisfied now. Now they feel a certain type of way. Just like I said, they need forgiveness. Hold on. They want to make the block. What's that Fed Joe, that Chris Brown, when he say, don't you be holding back your love, because in the end, you know you going to want another round? Yeah. Yeah. And you stepping big than the bitch, the biggest. What is that? Yeah, I got him before. That big X the plug, the biggest. What you say, you been stepping on shit since your mama lived in apartments or some shit? He said you been stepping on shit. Hey, that's not how that work. You have never been a pushover. Kind-hearted, yeah. Compromising, compassionate, empathetic, yeah. You may have given a little bit more benefit of the doubt than what was due, but you ain't never been no pushover. It was never no stepping on you. Unless it was done in secrecy, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's like if you don't know about it, then it didn't happen type energy. Again, they thinking about coming towards you and trying to charm your socks off, because with this third party, they need to let that go. They want to release it. They want to sacrifice that. They want to take that and throw it over the bridge, let it fall in the water. Whatever little secret hookup that they had going on, because I'm really feeling like this person still hid this other person from you. Like you knew it was somebody there, but you ain't know them, you ain't see them, you ain't did. They wouldn't even be seen with them. Like it's weird. Unsatisfied. No wonder why they unsatisfied. No wonder they feel like they getting the bare minimum. This whole feel like she got to protect herself from you, as if you want anything to do with either one of them. Understand what I mean when I say this person over here and they done teamed up with somebody who is mirroring their energy a lot more better than what you would have ever been able to do. I promise you. You never could have been yeah, just no. And you got a union. Six of Swords. You left that behind. It's something that you couldn't see. It's really given that this may have even been a third party energy because you were attached to it. So you were involved. They made it a third party. You separated yourself, gave them a two-party, and everybody dissatisfied type thing. Everybody was eating off your energy. What I say with that walking plug shit? Let me hold $1. Walking plug type energy for real. It's something with you releasing something and then rebuilding. A second chance. You got somebody who want a second chance with you, but then you got this Queen of Wands who in the background with these kids and stuff that want a second chance with them. Again, this tarot flipper switch them roles, because this might be a masculine too. Acting like a... Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Hey, but yeah, what's this union about? Self-love. I told you. That second chance. That reuniting, that coming back, baby. The only thing that you did was came back to yourself. You united with yourself. This homecoming energy is you. Your higher self, your lower self, everything being in unison. It's really giving me that you activated your heart chakra. Thank you very much, baby. Thank you. You activated your heart chakra. It be... Okay. You know, dealing with the chakras, you got the first 7. I feel like I done explained this to y'all, but we gonna go through this until we get it. 7 chakras. You got your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra. Those gonna be your bottom 3, right? Your root gonna deal with your foundation. Your root gonna deal with your stability. It's gonna deal with your comfort, whether you feel safe or not. Your second That's going to be your sacral. That's going to be where your reproductive, that's where you create from. That's your emotions, how you feel. That third, that's going to be that ego, that powerhouse. You know, that gut feeling. That heart, and you know that heart can trump anything. Because that heart, if ever you found yourself in a place where your mind knows something to be true, but your heart will not accept it. When I say that tug of war that goes on in the inside of your body on the soul level ain't nothing to play with. That shit ain't nothing to play with. Like, it's different. It's different. So that's why that heart means so much. With that heart being light as a feather and all that, them intentions, all that shit mean the world. I'm trying to tell you. It mean the world. You got some people that present themselves to be real nice on the outside, but be nasty as fuck in the inside. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, that inside gonna out-trump that outside, because that inside gonna be about spirit. You know what I mean? Why did I get stuck on that? Don't do that. Don't do that. Either way it go. God damn it, you came in unison with yourself. You became more self-aware. You became more in tune with your intentions, being more mindful of your thoughts, the way that you speak to others, the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you treat yourself. There's something again with that eating, like trying to eat more healthy, trying to eat in a manner where it's more... It's like giving. I'm not even getting anything for aesthetics. Like, you don't care about what it look like. It's like on a soul level, you nurturing your soul. You tending to your soul. If the outside follows, good. Because that's usually, you already know that's how it goes. But it's like, it's on a soul level. Just like how I said. It's like a working out. If you working out, you ain't working out to lose weight, baby. You working out because, again, you need energy. You working out because you want to do this. You working out because you never know when you might have to jump a fucking fence. Do you see the world that we live in? The way that I don't know when I might have to get active, baby. I might need to be quick. I might need to do this. I might need to do that. It's like the way that you're preparing. It's like, shit. Because I want to say like an outsource, but it's like it's a bigger level. It's a bigger level. And I'm done with that. I don't want to know. You got getaway in a reverse. So when it came to your self-love, you did not get away from that when it came to this 10 of cups. That's why you got this 10 of cups. It really seemed like you got a new boo on the horizon now, the way this shit coming around in full circle. Again, with the vibe, attracting your tribe. So you're attracting somebody who's more ideal for you. Somebody who's actually able to mirror your energy. It's given that they doing work like you doing work right now. So even maybe you haven't met this person. Yeah, 2 of cups. You haven't met this person. They might be going through some type of heartbreak or something like that right now too. You know what? Fuck that. Divine feminine. Look, I'm going to tap right into my energy. That's this person doing projecting. They're projecting so they can come back to you. Somebody is making it, like, I promise you, baby, they're going to come to you and make it seem like they done healed. They done figured out this. They done figured out that. They understand this. They understand that. Like, somebody going to try to come like that, making the block. They were so good with that shit because it almost just convinced me. I promise you, baby. They good. They say Randy Watson, sexual chocolate. They good. That was good. That's wild. I love this shit. That is wild. Look, justice, King of Cups. That's what I'm saying. They trying to get some type of justice for their heartbreak. They heartbroken, baby. So butthurt. It do not make no sense. I promise you. And they trying to present themselves as being in control of their emotions. Some type of spiritual authority figure. You know what I mean? All of this. The whole entire time. Look, justice. Justice. What's this? Around the springtime right now. They still trying to hold themselves like they got it together. Getting their ass so up. You got justice over here. Justice over here. Justice, spring, justice. Them scales gonna get balanced out, baby. Whether you want them to or not. Them scales is definitely gonna get balanced out. And just like that, yeah, no, baby, you doing too much. What's going on with this Justice? Page of Cups next to this Knight of Cups. Somebody trying to figure out a way to get this happily ever after. They want some type of happy ending. They want some type of success. Again, they can't make it without you. Can't breathe without you. Hey, that R. Kelly, what is that? When he say that I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't live without you in my life, don't want to go on. This is my song. Remember, motherfucker, yeah, they want to plead now. Now they want to plead. But see, if they was really tapped in, like they try to present themselves as being tapped in, really matching your energy, they would already know that, again, like I said, you don't give a fuck about this situation. There's 4 cups out here, baby. That 4 cups being disconnected from your intuition. That's contemplation. That's meditation. You somewhere thinking about something. You ain't accepting that cup. On the 4 cups, you got somebody that's sitting in meditation, and you got 3 cups sitting on the ground right next to them. They ain't paid attention to the first 3. What makes you think I want the 4th? Come on now. It's really giving that somebody made their bed and now they can't lay in it. They want you to live in the past with them, with this 6 of Cups energy. Come back, third party, baby. They ain't even let go of the third party. They want you to come back, Three's company again. Y'all could live like Jack and all the rest of them. That's what they want. That's what they want. Hey. Cause what the songs say, that hoe ain't hitting like you. That's why. She can't make it happen like you. That bitch can't even cook. She don't like to clean. Don't take care of her kids. This hoe ain't nurturing them. Ain't nurturing theyself. None of that. Dirty flip-flop. This bitch bad. She down bad. Is one of them sitting, you know how they say it is. How did that do when it was like, they had them Vienna sausages and dude was cooking the Viennas, and she said, I don't know if I was too far in the trenches because I ate them cold, or if I was not far enough in the trenches because I ain't never seen them made hot. Hey, and even that made me think about some shit. I ain't never seen nobody fry no Viennas. You know what I mean? So damn, exactly, was I too far in or was I not far enough? You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute. Make you think about some shit. Hey, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't see you say hi. Hey. Hey, hey. Yeah. So they want you to run it back. Come back. Get back in this 6 of Cups energy again. So y'all could be this 10 of Cups. That's this person, 10 of Cups. They don't want to let them go and don't want to let you go. Hey, and that's what's really, it's really, I don't know if you got an auntie, a younger sibling. It's something with like a passed over loved one where they don't mind to turn up. Cause it's like the jacking that's in my ear. Like it's a whole lot of shit talking. Like somebody, they just got you fucked up, period. But again, the both of y'all being involved, give me a word. Cause it's like involved with being disconnected. It just would have been a 10 of Cups. That would have been a wish fulfillment. For you to be a goofball. Goofball energy. Dumpster juice energy. Get in here and roll around with them. Cast your pearls amongst swine. Somebody wanted to be head of a household where if you came into the motherfucker, you was going to be head of the household. They ain't even stepping like you stepping. They need you. Type shit. Hey, look, Knight of Pentacles, though. This is what I'm saying with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Somebody is still holding on to something even though they unsatisfied. Still holding on to it just for the sake of routine. Somebody feel like they responsible for it. Taking certain actions. It's just like showing up on the block. They got to get dressed and go stand outside every day. They feel responsible. They a staple on the corner, goddamn it. They, you know what I mean, hood famous or hood rich, whatever it is. They know if they don't be seen on that corner, they think people gonna forget about them or something like that. Not knowing that they riding past, seeing them on the corner and saying that they look like a damn fool. Yeah, they out here again. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, somebody might be on their way passing, going to work and see you standing your little goofy ass out there on that corner. They might be wondering what is you, you know what I mean? You're selling something. Not to mention we in the, you know what I mean, in 2025, it's safe to say it ain't no dope game no more. So baby, what you selling? You know what I mean? Out there selling your soul type energy for a look. Oh, okay. Four of Swords energy when it comes to this union. So this King of Swords is sitting and they really considering what this Queen of Wands is saying. Again, like I said, they ain't got nothing else to do, baby. And not to mention, they know, like I said, this Queen of Wands gonna get with them and they gonna snap the leash on themselves so they can dog walk them. You know what I mean? It's almost given like it's too easy. But what I say with this Five of Pentacles, this hoe broke. She broke. She ain't got no input. It's some type of financial loss that somebody is actually going through. See, what it is this person don't realize that they actually the burden. Anybody they connect themselves to, they start losing shit. They're the void. This shit weird as hell. It really like, man. Like, you know how you just want to slap a person or something? It's like that's how this person make you feel. Because they legit, it's like a no accountability whatsoever. They are connecting themselves to people. Things are falling apart and they blaming the other person for things falling apart when everything was perfectly fine before they brought their ass along. It's almost like on Moana. You remember when he took the heart of Tafiti or Nefiti, the heart, and then how the black shit started coming and they said it was extending to the other islands. It's like it was just like a contamination, a mold, you know what I mean? A cancer, because you know how cancer is like an abnormal growth. It was a cancer. It's like this person is a cancer. Like, yeah, they're a cancer. And they don't feel like it's them. It's almost like a addiction without knowing they're the addiction. Like you are the problem. And the whole time they're saying, I'm fine. SpongeBob and Patrick at Sandy house. Y'all remember that when SpongeBob and Patrick went to Sandy house and remember they had just met? So she had to wear the water helmet outside, but in her house, she'll let the water out. They live in the water. So when they come in her house, they got to put the water on. They ain't know that. They sitting there, they ass just drying up. She entertaining them, making them stuff and everything. And they talking about, I'm fine. You seen it? I'm fine. Are you guys okay? I'm fine. And it kept getting worse and worse. I'm fine. Like, they done dried the fuck up. Like, it's like that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Somebody is finding it hard to get from outside the code because you not letting up on your 10 of Cups. You not letting up on this forward movement. It's really catching somebody off guard. Look, Tower in the reverse is causing the inner Tower because they can't link back up with you. You don't want to work with them. It's something about you deeming them as being non-committal. Look, Sun card in the reverse. They got to back their ass up and go do that healing. You don't care how much they present themselves like a King of Cups. Understand that that's also them trying to mirror your energy too, because you the Queen of Cups. You the Pisces. They trying to show up like they got their emotions in check too. They some type of healer too. And regret the whole time. Get your ass out of here. This person ain't even gonna say nothing about this hoe that's pregnant in the background. They ain't even gonna say nothing. Look, family. Ain't saying shit about the family. They coming to you talking about they want to justly start a new foundation. They want to build with you. They want to get back underneath your safety umbrella. I promise you it's cold outside. Obsession. Look, what he told that hoe, if you think you lonely now, wait till tonight. I say that was some cold shit. He was so that Bobby Wall, he was cold with that. How you gonna tell somebody if you think you lonely now, wait until tonight? That shit set differently on you when you an adult with experience. I promise you. Hey, even when he sung it to her and he said, I'll be long gone. He stretched that long out, long gone. That's how this person has a longing for you. I promise you. They be lonely, especially at night. At them times when they would have called nobody but you, they would have been able to get that advice from nobody but you. They ready to snowball, crash out, and you the one to talk to them. Hold on, calm down. You know what I mean? Think for a minute. They ain't got that. Somebody was obsessed with like how you're able to balance things out, like you're alchemizing energy, like the way that you are able to neutralize things, like bring it into balance. Somebody is still holding on to that. They holding on to that family aspect. They holding on to the possibility of being able to build. They're hurt. They're hurt. And just like they had them childhood wounds, they have adulthood wounds where they have decided to make you a part of that collection now because you're refusing to submit and be whatever the fuck it is that they deeming you as being. That shit weird. Look, strength card. Finding strength in the past. That's what it is. When they was the player, when they was, you know what I mean? She was that girl. You remember? Yeah. Yeah. That's where they found strength. Something about the old influence. What it is they burnt out now. Somebody washed up, then a bitch now. And see, they try to reconnect with people who once felt like they was something. Who once, it's like a fed their ego. Knew them when they was something. And it's like it's not working, like I said, because that shit is all over their face. What it say? Damn, homie, in high school, you was the man. What the fuck happened to you? It's more so how these people looking at them. This shit is fake. And it's showing that it's fake. One polo, two men. Stop motherfucking playing with me. Look. Six of Pentacles. Want you to give to them. I promise you. They still holding on to when you was giving to them. Look, on the knees, please. Begging, pleading. Baby, come back. I'm telling you, unsatisfied over here. This hoe ain't got no protection. This hoe ain't got no morals. Ain't got no stability. This bitch ain't got no mind. Don't got no feelings, don't got no senses, don't got no soul. What is this? What am I doing? Yeah. At least when they was paired with you, you at least would give them a go. They had to work at being conniving with you. They had to work at being manipulative with you. That shit was actually kind of fun to them. You know, that tyrant energy shit, this hoe just let them do it. She just don't care. Could sit and FaceTime you in this bitch face and she just, you know what I mean, say hi, oh, you know what I mean, this bitch happy sister wife type thing. This bitch ain't got no value. Somebody, I don't know, I don't even want to get all into that with that, Pisces, but yeah. Yeah. It's really giving somebody is feeling a certain type of way about the positioning that they placed in because they knocked you down, but you weren't supposed to get up. And baby, you got up. What'd he say? I'm back and I'm better. Oh, God, you got up, back and better. You got up, like, who is that? You know what I mean? Like I said, people wondering what the hell done happened to this person because they done fell off and you done, Lord forbid, they spun a narrative about you being a witch or a warlock or you doing some type of magic on them because, baby, the way you looking all rejuvenated, skin on, clear and shit like that, you glistening, forehead shining, let me wipe that motherfucker, you know what I mean? And we're fine. We know who fine. We know who did what. Now they questioning on if you took, like on remember Tales from the Hood. Remember that boy took that paper and boiled it. They trying to figure out if you twisted that motherfucker up or not. They ain't telling nobody, like I said, that they getting karma for the shit that they done did. They ain't telling nobody the actions that they took. No, nothing like that. So understand that you taking this little light of mine and you letting it shine. Let it shine. You exposing the shit out of them. Because if you was who they said you was, you would be. Ain't no way you still good. You still glistening. You still shining. You still got collagen, baby. You got all your teeth and shit. You know what I mean? You still another business. You coming, you know how to do, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You do this, you do that, you do this, you do, like, what the fuck are you not doing? She does nails, does makeup, she work in a factory, got her forklift, she out here changing tires, doing brakes. Like, bitch, what are you? You know what I'm like? I'm just saying, you know, again, what they say, you back and you better. You all that. You all that. And some. And yeah, I don't know. They want some of that. They want some of that. I promise you that 6 of Pentacles, baby, they want some of that. What they say, they could taste it, baby. They want that. What are you talking about? What are you doing? It's no way that you out here maneuvering the way that you maneuvering and you single. You able to be generous, like, and it's yours. You ain't did no scamming. You ain't sold nothing. You ain't stole nothing. You ain't, it's yours. You built it. You made it. Over and over again. It's multiply. Like, what? Yeah. They thought you was on some weak shit. Wash your hands completely, huh? You say don't wash your hands. What they say, up to the elbow in this motherfucker. I done surgically washed my shit. I don't, what you say, you don't want nothing to do with that, huh, Lewis? None. None. Rightfully. Hey, and it just is what it is. Again, I don't know. I ain't getting that you doing shit, but speaking the truth. You just being honest. You standing within your truth and you standing real firm for yourself. Again, got it understood that you don't need nobody but the divine backing you. That's all you need. And shit. It's seeming like that may even be all you got, but it's like you're comfortable with it. That's the thing. Like, it's like that's all you got. You got access to other shit, but you ain't even looking into the other shit. You ain't even trying to access it. You ain't trying to see. You don't even care. You and God. Period. Like, that's all it is to it. I promise you. Dustin, the mere fact that you're here. So pick a side then. Again, I already told you, you ain't gonna tell me how my relationship with God is, because, baby, you ain't me. You're not me. So you worry about yourself, just like that little girl said back when she was strapping her seatbelt on. And that's your job. That's your job. You sure as hell wouldn't want to show up on Judgment Day and say, well, I wasn't where I was supposed to be because I was on star. Yeah, no. Not a good enough excuse. So, okay. Yeah, though. I enjoy y'all every time. I thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, all of that. Look, if y'all be having questions and stuff and y'all catch, we in here, throw that shit out. We can definitely try to find common ground again. And I ain't with that gatekeeping shit. No, nothing like that. I'm here to give you the confirmation. So, baby, you can grow that confidence within yourself where you don't even need the confirmation. My aim is to get to a point where you don't even need me. You don't need the validation. No, nothing like that. Because every time I get on here, I always say I don't tell y'all nothing outside of what you already know. You felt this shit long before I said it. You knew this shit long before I said it. It didn't take me to say nothing. The only thing that it did was gave you confirmation that you wasn't tripping. Because with that Ten of Swords, they wanted you to be out your noodles, lose your spadoodles. This what they wanted you. A whole lot of questioning yourself, not trusting in yourself, not being sure, not trusting the divine, hell, being afraid of your shadow. That's how they wanted you, baby. And you fucked around and you out there making shadow puppets. How they do it. They want you to be scared of your shadow. You playing with that muffin. Type shit. What do you say? You gotta be quicker than that. Like, they just, I don't know, with the underestimating. It just, man, talk about dropping a hero for a zero type shit. Of course they sitting with their knees in their chest now. I be sitting with my knees and my chest hurt too. But you say, motherfucker, probably doing ugly cry. Can't even get the conversation. Can't even get it out, baby. They hurt. Hurt. And I'm up here playing. You're still here, Dustin. You are so funny. Welcome, Dustin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. You need some love, baby. You need some love. You really need to have that conversation with somebody who did not validate you as a child or whatever it is. You said that you were gone a long time ago and yet you're still here. That lets me know that you do not value yourself at all. You're not as firm in your faith as what is in your, I said first, in your faith is what you think. Because again, if you really disagreed with something, you would have been dismissed it. Better yet, if you was on live and I didn't vibe with what you were saying, I wouldn't even tune into it. I wouldn't pay attention to you, no, nothing like that. But the mere fact that you're still here, you're still giving me views, you're still giving me my energy, Okay. I'll make sure that I give you, you know what I mean, in return. Because I'm trying to make sure I don't match your energy. Because it's like you somewhere else. You coming in at the ass end of the message. You know what I mean? And it's getting me a little bit tongue-tied. Because it's like I can feel your weird-ass energy. But I also know that you're confused. And see, my thing is, I wouldn't be a proper teacher if I was to turn you away knowing that you're confused. But my thing is, it would do you so much better for you to just step up and say that you're confused. So you can try and find the common ground versus coming here and cause the attention to you. You know what I mean? Because it's like we're speaking about something. We was somewhere else. Now it's like, again, what Reggie say, shit, if you want me to make this whole section about this story about you, we can do that. Because I can dig into it if I want to. I just choose not to. Again, that's why my clearance is different from yours. I'm not going to violate spiritual boundaries just for the sake of proving a point. I don't have to prove anything to you. You didn't. You came in here, understand. If you scroll up the chat, you will see how many times people came in here with Jesus and all the rest of that. You came in here like we was on witchcraft is what you did. Not knowing what witchcraft was. Nor faith. Nor any of that. Because if you was here, you was present through the time that we was here, you would have understood what time we was on already. You would have already understood. But the mere fact that you came in casting judgment off top, that's where you got me mixed up at. And I still didn't handle you in a rough manner. Like I still actually, you know what I mean? It was all smiles. Because like I said, I'm still not just casting you out. I understand that shit once I was in a place where I didn't understand. Yes, I include God in tarot. Don't we speak of prophesizing in the Bible? I do you one better. Like y'all use. Okay. I'm reading cards, right? Don't you read the Bible? Isn't the Bible about prophesizing? Isn't that the same thing that I'm doing with these cards? Like, talk to me. Whoever said anything about a God, we've always spoken about the Creator. The whole time that we've been here, the Most High. Nobody has ever spoken about any other God outside of the divine. So, what are you talking about? Again, you don't have to come in here and question our faith because your faith is questionable. That's not where we at. We already understand who, you know what I mean, it is that our connection is with. Explain what to you, Dustin? In the Stone Ages, Moses communicated, engraved 2 stone tablets, and as the years go by, the tablets get thinner, like your phone. Here in the industry age, we striving. And I understand that it just be like a lack of understanding most of the time. I feel like for one, it be a lack of understanding, and then you have people where it's like the communication be off. Sometimes you will have people where it's like they want to communicate with one side, how to align tarot with God and his teachings. Because even with me reading my cards, I still have my faith in God. I know God. God is who I pray to. God is who my connection is with. That's where my divine messages come from. You know what I mean? And then even if we talking about that same Bible, we can go all the way, or we could keep it basis, like with Cain and Abel. You know what I mean? Or even with hell, Adam and Eve, the whole connection with the divine. It's like that communication, the way that that was happening, that wasn't told to you. God spoke and God said they heard God. They never told you that God came and walked to them, grabbed them, said this, said that. So it's seeming like that whole communication was on a telepathic level, right? That's going to boil down to your faith, right? Your faith is going to have a lot to do with believing in the things that you cannot see. It has a lot to do with your inner knowing, right? Your trusting, your believing, right? So it's like I'm with you on that, land. I promise you I'm with you on that, because that be my thing. My whole thing is like the judgment. It's no need to be doing all that judgment. If that's not what you do, say that you don't incorporate God with tarot. But you can't come over here and make it seem like I'm wrong for what I do, because, baby, my message is, again, I already know who I'm advocating for. I know who I'm the cheerleader for. I know who's speaking to me. I know who I work for. That ain't no questioning. Like, you'll do better off questioning if your mama is your mama. You know what I mean? Versus over here trying to question my faith. Again, I already told you, I don't know if I was too far in the trenches or not far enough. But, baby, I know God definitely got me here. Oh, no, baby, you ain't hijacked nothing. This is what we do here, Dustin. That's why I was saying that to you. This is what we do, baby. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna find us a common ground. God damn it, we ain't had to do it yet. But if we got to cry, baby, we gonna cry. We gonna find us some understanding. Is what we doing. We creating a safe spot. We done tried all that other shit. You know what I mean? And everything else, and it has not worked. So we creating our safe spot. Our safe spot. God damn it. It takes all of us. Everybody got their own bricks that they need to put in to lay this foundation, baby. I promise you. Like, we in this together. We gonna figure it out. And I'm with Land. What he say, ain't no right way, ain't no wrong way. It ain't. A person can only suggest to you what they found that works for them. Just because it worked for them don't mean it's gonna work for you. Like, y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all know that. You kind of gotta get it and tweak it. You gotta make it work for you. And if it ain't yours, you gotta accept that it just don't, you can't make it work. Leave that shit alone. That's when I say that surrendering to God. Baby, I'm all about surrendering, I promise you. Good question though, Dustin. I promise you, if I had to talk to you a little bit ago, I promise you I wouldn't have told you. I wouldn't have even thought I would have been into tarot myself. When I say I had my first deck of tarot cards for 8 years before I even understood how to read them, hey, tarot didn't do nothing but do a whole lot of confirmation, like confirming for me too. You know what I mean? Again, my thing is I'm into tarot and I believe in God. You know what I mean? I don't let nobody fuck with my faith. Like, I swear, like, I'm just with it. I don't know. I'm with it. I'm a love bug. I promise you. Yes, I'm into tarot. Yes, people deem it as being witchcraft. However it is. Hey, just like I said, though, they gonna judge. They always judge. Your job is to show up. I always go back to them footsteps prayer. You know what I mean? How you got there with God, and God will say that, like, you know, even in your toughest times when it's only one set of footprints, I will carry you. I believe that no matter how I show up, I promise you, as long as my intentions and my heart is pure, he gonna carry me. My main job is to make sure that I show up. He gonna show out for me. I ain't gotta do no showing out. I ain't gotta do none of that extra shit. All I got to do is show up. And so that's what I make sure I do. Shit. You know. And it be like the love. It's the exchange. It's I could dig it. Hey, Dustin, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you, man, Dustin popped up and it seemed like it was completely on some troll shit. And it's like that communication. That communication, I promise you, I love communicating with people, talking to people, like, as long as they willing to, you know what I mean, have a conversation. It's the listening, it goes back and forth. Ain't nobody got to be right. Shit, fuck all that. Goddamn it. We done figured out enough with the competing. I could dig it, Justin. I just found what worked for me, baby. I found what worked for me and I run with it. I run with it. And I've been being guided with it. I've been being blessed with it. I feel like I have been successful in blessing other people, encouraging other people, giving confirmation to other people. And like I said, I just show up. Hell, if you ask me, you know what I mean, 10 years ago, was I going to be here? How I got here? Hell no, I don't even like talking to people like that, let alone be sitting in front of a camera. It felt so weird for a long time because I really felt like I was just talking to myself. But then people started to talk back. And again, that vibe attract your tribe, baby. It's like I fucked around and I ended up at home. You know what I mean? It was that Dorothy, like in The Wizard of Oz. Remember, she found comfort with where she was at. She was far away from home in the unknown. She don't even know where the hell she going. But she messed around and looked up and came across a couple of friends who needed things just like she needed things. And they set out on the adventure together. Hey, that's my thing. I always say that, even when it comes to religions and different things like that, I do not care who you believe in, what your any of that, baby. As long as you believe in something, have faith in something. I go right to God. Go right to God, so it ain't no mix up, no confusion in between, no nothing like that. And baby, I'm not gonna dictate your relationship with God. So whatever it is that you know what I mean? Like, I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm a love bug. You good, Destin. I promise you. You good. You didn't get me off track. Look, we was actually at the end. We was at the end of the reading. We had pulled all the cards already. We already got it understood that they miss you. You just had somebody, Pisces, who was in your energy that is missing you. Because as I always say, at a time like this, they could sure use somebody with a heart like yours. All that compromising, all that being understanding, that because it's something with, again, the benefit of the doubt. It's like no matter how a person presented something to you, you will always try to see the good in it. You will always be like, well, maybe they didn't mean it like this, or maybe it was like, you know what I mean? It's like they need that right now. Because with you separating yourself, it's like there is no compromise. This person is only left with, it's like what they have created. What they have created. And it seemed like they done did a whole lot of teaming up and created a whole lot of loose ends. So they got to go back through and tie this stuff up. And the sad part is, while they going back, they backtracking to do the healing that they were supposed to do already. You get to continue to move forward. So it's almost like it's creating a bigger rift between you and this person. Again, with the burning bridges. But that's why this family energy is like something of the past. Because once upon a time, you may have been able... It's almost like you wanted that. Like y'all was family. You wanted to build with this person. You were interested in growing with this person. But that didn't include a third party. That didn't include a third party. It's almost like somebody wants you to strip your morals. Because it's really like some poly shit or something like that. Like, this is somebody who done got caught up in today's time of seeing people have multiple spouses. And it's like that's what they feel like they need. Again, still not doing the work. Like, this is the type of person that's a horrible partner, but they want multiple spouses. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. She be hitting me every time. Yeah. But they feeling dissatisfied. Everybody feeling dissatisfied with you. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, really, with being placed back into union with your higher self, with self-love. Again, you trusting that faith again. You know, even like how what they say, all you need is faith the size, what I say, that mustard seed, baby, that's a little pin top. My grandmother used to have a refrigerator magnet with a mustard seed on it. I remember looking at that, I promise you, like every day. Like that tiny. That tiny. You can accidentally have faith in some shit and it grows. Like, don't never sleep on yourself. Don't never sleep on the divine. Don't never question, you know, just live. Live, Pisces. Live. That's all I got, baby. I don't even want to keep on, you know what I mean, going on and on with this, dragging on this. You got yourself about that gem. You was protected by the Most High. Make sure that you show gratitude every day and continue to live. Continue to live. Continue to treat people how you want to be treated. Don't treat other people how they treat you. Be mindful about matching energy. Because again, I always tell people, when you're dealing with an earth angel or somebody who is more so balanced within self, it's like they had to grow to get that balance. So that means that they had to master, you know what I mean, their dark side in order to step into the light, and vice versa. Like, this is somebody that's fully balanced out. Don't push them too far to either edge. Like, just leave it alone. Leave them alone. You know. And they regretting that. They feel a certain type of way about that. That's the hardest thing for this person to do. I'm sorry. Flicking. Ooh, I missed. The hardest thing for this person to do. Miracles are possible in life. I'm living proof. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm a Leo. What can you tell me about me? You would call a Leo. That you came in here acting like a Leo, Dustin. I got a Leo channel. It's called Leo Libations. I literally just started it. It probably got like 15 videos over there. Get your butt over there, Dustin. Get your butt over there. I'm getting it together. He said, Leo, look. The sun energy, that you got plenty of energy. Look, you built for it too. That's interesting. Hey, motherfucker better not make you mad either. Y'all be so revengeful. Leos can be real cutthroat. That lion energy, baby. Baby, them Leos something else. I like it though, because again, with that energized though, that being fueled by the sun. What Kevin Gates say, I don't get tired type energy type shit. Like, it's different. It's different. It's different. But you know, it always be each sign being balanced or not. Because I always say that even with Pisces, like an imbalanced Pisces, boy, you don't want to deal with no imbalanced Pisces. You got two phones. Look. Hey, for real. That being in the upright and being in the reverse. Because we had us a reading yesterday with a Pisces that came out in the reverse, baby. And we know them Pisces in the reverse, them be some of the most lyingest, most connivingest, delusional, cry in your face, lie to your face. They something else. They something else. They something else. If you in the upright, I can get with you. But boy, Leo Libations is the Leo channel. Leo Libations. Leo, my ascendant sign. So, this. And you say we can be, for real. Had quite a few experiences with Pisces. Hey, he said don't even do it no more. I promise you, imbalanced Pisces, baby, delusional. Delusional. But then my thing is, you know, Pisces, our governed planet is Hollywood. I said it's Hollywood. It's Neptune. I'm sorry. And Neptune governs like Hollywood. It governs illusions, dreams, like, you know, that spiritual shit. Because it's even the house of like hidden enemies and different things like that. You know what I mean? So it really depends on if you balanced or not. If you balanced or not. And see, I can't even say the fake shit. Because that's then when we come back. And I say it deals with the spiritual. Is spiritual fake or is it going to be real? It's all going to boil down to your beliefs. It's all going to boil down to your faith. You know, that 12th, that fish. That's Big Brother Jesus. You know that, right? Like, come on now. Everything, you ain't going to be able to touch it. She ain't going to be able to grab it and handle it. Sometimes that inner knowing is what it's going to take. That belief. It's all needed. It's all needed now. That's why I say I don't like to throw nobody out. I ain't throwing none of the babies out with the bathwater. If that's my baby, that's my baby. Dirty, smelly, stank, whatever. That's my baby. What you say, yeah, it might be a little off, a little afflicted, but it's mine. That's mine. You welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. See now, Dustin, you see what I'm talking about? You see how little dyslexic Denix done came in here? Dyslexic Dixon Cider came in here and assumed my name was LaQuisha. He must have had a black girl that broke his heart back in the day. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, LaQuisha, he's looking for you, baby. He wants you to call him. He said, baby, come back. Hey, I be with it. I be with it. I be with it, Dustin. I be with it. That's why I be telling people. You know what I mean? I don't act like I'm more superior. No, nothing to that, baby. I still be with it. I be with the crack and the jokes. I be with all of that type time. I promise you. We gonna get on that. We gonna get on that. Hey. Hey. But if it could be love, we gonna be love too. I promise you. Yeah, of course. Of course. You supposed to. Got to defend myself, right? What I say before, didn't I say we done been quiet for too long? We've been giving them benefit of the doubt for too long. We've been letting it brush for too long. Too long. Too long. Hey, and if we really want to get on the aspect and we talking religious, I could already say that my big brother sacrificed himself for y'all the first time. I'm going in this time. That should have never happened again. Didn't appreciate it. Played with his name. Still play with his name up to date. Ain't no respect. No, none of that. So the same respect and love and all the rest of that, them chances that he gave y'all, y'all ain't getting that shit from me. Y'all ain't getting that from me. Hey. Big brother wanted to be gentle. I'm the little sister that's going to come swinging over his shoulder. I'm going to jump up over the cloth and hit your ass in the top of your motherfucking head. Because you shouldn't even been playing with my bro like that. You shouldn't even been playing with him like that. You going to be mad. He might get mad at me because I might take his robe, hook it over your head, and then hit your ass in the head with it. And now he involved by default. We both got to go talk to daddy. Hey. All I'm saying. I talk to my daddy. You say dad. No, tell him what he said. Tell him what he said. Hey. You ain't wrong. I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing. Daddy. Hey. And my daddy said, shit. I'm fine, love. How are you? How are you? Look, yep. Yep, I will. Booking is in my description. Booking in my description. Go through it. Set it up. I got you. He was hostile, greedy, cheating, and winning. It was nothing good to him. And called your energy back. You calling your energy back, it kind of like took the glue away from the situation. Cause it's almost like they was getting their rocks off by being able to. Thank you, Dustin. We're gonna have to figure this out now. You're gonna have to send me your email or something. Look, I'm booking in my description, y'all. I said I got y'all booking in my description. John 6:43. Verily, verily, I will say unto you that he believes in me, halt the everlasting life. Yeah. Bible scriptures. I like it. I like it. Like it. He who believes in me, everlasting life. All day. All day. All day. All day. I got a lot of different things going through my mind with it, but it's not forming into words for me to speak to you. I like that scripture, though. Read the New Testament. I like that. Yeah, I say. Have I ever read the New Testament? Because I have to say like that, I can imagine that you probably understand no to this point. I did my different studies of religions some years back, maybe like 10 years back, and I'm more so at the point now where I understand everything has been brought into full circle for me. It's not more so a branching off to explore any aspect. It's kind of all together. It's very short. Try to find the time. Okay. I would definitely look into that. He said it's very short. It's very short. We talking about the Bible, ain't we? The New Testament. New Testament is a second division of the Christian biblical canon. It discusses the teachings and persons of Jesus as well as events relating to the first century Christianity. The Christian Bible is called the Old Testament, which is based primarily upon the Hebrew Bible. Hey, and see, that be my thing, right? When we get to speaking about these Bibles, you got to understand that that Bible has been revised so many times because it has to be updated as you go through these cycles. That's why I'm saying I'm not one to get caught up on the book or the teachings or anything like that anymore. It's like a full circle vibe. It's kind of like what makes sense, because even when you following within teachings and that religion and different things like that, you can kind of you still being put in a certain box, if that makes sense to you. That's for some people. That's not more so my position in John. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. Yeah. Hey, I already told you this daddy for me though. That's daddy for me. You gotta I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna definitely look into it. I'm gonna look into it. King James was gay. Hey, and my thing is this too. Like, even with that, right? with that gay things and different stuff like that, I don't even get too far off into that. Because when you get to looking into angels and you get to looking into demons and different stuff like that, they was unisex. They didn't even have a sex. They was more so like what you would consider hermaphrodites and different shit like that. Like that sex shit don't none of that shit hold me no more. It's not my job to do no judging. Like, I'm not judging nobody and how they choose to live their life, what they choose to believe, anything like that. The only thing that I ask is you not coming around dimming no light. You not coming around, you know what I mean, with negative intention. Like, you ain't coming on no demonic shit. You can't exist in my space with that shit. All the rest of that, baby, you could tell me that you believe in a unicorn God. You know what I mean? And my thing is, if I have never tried to work with this God, how can I tell you they do not exist? If I have never done anything with it, I can't take that from you. So my thing is, I never try to take another person's faith from them, just like I don't allow nobody to take shit from me. Like, I can't tell you what your God do for you, just like I ain't gonna never let you tell me what mine do for me. And it be just like that. Either we're going to agree to disagree, or we're going to separate. You know what I mean? It ain't like that faith. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, just big G. I promise you, baby. I be with it. Yes, exactly. That is not my place. The judgment, hell no, baby. That is not my place. We ain't no motherfucking different down here. Now, the only difference is I might listen. It's just like a square child. You know what I mean? And then you got a child that's disobedient. They might need to hit their head a couple more times. I might be scared to bump my head the first time. So I'm going to just sit my ass in the corner and I'm going to just, you know what I mean? Like, it be a difference. But I feel like that comes with wisdom and stuff like that too. Oh, I missed it. What you say? I'm gay. Not my point. It's the lies behind the hypocrisy. This doesn't resonate what they claim it to be. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, you saying just the teachings all together. The teachings. Understood, Monique. I keep on turning to somebody else's channel trying to read y'all things. What you scared of, Belle? Am I crazy for thinking I'm fighting a war with my ex spiritually in my dreams, even though I call my powers back? I believe in it. No, you ain't crazy, because you probably is going on. Look, you'll have to see the reading. I always say that. Like, and then they always say that God will reveal to you, you know, in the spirit what's going on in the physical. You may see it in the spirit before it even takes place in the physical. But also saying that war, like how I was saying, you know, in the reading, that could be them simply trying to take your peace. Them trying to mentally manipulate you. You know what I mean? Them trying to project onto you. Like, it's a lot of different ways that they can rage that spiritual war on you. And then you already know how God is. What he say? Touch not my anointed. You know what I mean? And what's the first thing they come in here doing? Touching shit. You was a blessing. You weren't even supposed to be around a lot of the people that you done been around. Let them touch you to smudge you. Talk about not counting your blessings type energy. Of course they're gonna rage war on you. It's the protection that come along with you. You took it back. When I was with her, she used to say, I was talking to you in your head. Yeah, she was doing magic. That's like spell work and stuff like that. That's what I be saying. That be the real witchcraft. That's projecting. Matter of fact, no, it ain't. Telepathic communication. But you also still got to know, like, sometimes a person will try to open up different lines like that with you so they can reassure that they always have access to you. It's kind of like a way of creating a tether. So even if I'm not around, I'm able to connect to you. I could send you this song. I could say this to you. I could tell you to call me and it's going to come on your mind. And now all of a sudden you on my phone. I ain't even have to work. I ain't even had to call you. All I had to do was project out to you that I wanted you to call me. And here you are. It worked. You know what I mean? Like, people be doing shit like that. War on the dark web. How do you cut that off? Spiritual baths. You can use spiritual baths. My first thing I always tell y'all to do is pray. The most effective thing I have ever done, I promise you. Talk to God. Baby, please don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Don't let me have to go to my daddy in my feelings. It seems like shit happens instantly. But that talking to God, I talk to God every day on the regular. When I get in the shower, when I'm cleaning myself off, I'm talking to him. I'm telling him, look, what I need you to do. Do you know what I mean? Hey, with them ears, if I'm asking for a clear audience, I want to hear you talking to me. I'm cleaning them ears. God damn it, I legit wash my eyelids. And it's like the intention behind everything that you do. If your intention is to cut that shit off anytime you get a reoccurring thought that is something that you want, you dismiss it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. What the song say? Cut it. Them prices way too high. You need to cut it. Cut that shit. It's costing you your peace. That price is too high. Cut it. God damn it. That ain't my thought. That's how I start. Nope. That ain't mine. I know damn well I don't feel like that no more. Nope. Send that shit right on back where it came from. Right on back. And cut it. I promise you. No. Maybe a spiritual bath is not that complicated at all. A spiritual bath could be something so simple as you putting sea salt in your bath water. It's going to be your intentions, what you speak over that water. What you are activating that water to do. And that's why I always say that main line, that praying, baby, because the first thing I'm going to do is touch that water and I'm going to talk to God. I'm going to swirl around in it and let him know everything I need you to do. If it's something that I need you to remove, we going this way. I need you to get rid of this, and that. Ain't no spell work, no weird, nothing got to be involved in nothing that you do. I promise you. When you get that connection with your daddy, stop feeling like you run shit because that's your daddy. If he raised his voice, everything gets quiet. Not just you. Talk to your motherfucking daddy. Don't make me call my daddy. Boy. Call my daddy in a motherfucking heartbeat. MC Hammer also. Hey, can't touch this. What he saying? He had a little dance for your ass, King. Oh, motherfucker. Can't touch this at all type shit. Hey, I promise you. I promise you. That's one thing I had to learn too, especially with karma. Like, because I got 3 brothers. So it's like growing up in a rougher household where it's like the only option was always to fight. Fight. You better bust. You better swing before you get swung on type shit. You better. If the voice octaves get to going too high, you better react. You know what I mean? Type thing. And it's like, yeah, nah. That ain't that. Nah. You got to learn how to balance that out. How to figure that out. Because I promise you, they say, when you take matters into your own hands, whatever it is that you are able to successfully do, that's the only karma that person gonna get. If you leave it up to God, God can handle them way better than you ever could. And I stick with that. Because, see, I done took some shit into my own hands before. Like I said, I was raised with boys. Took some shit in my own hands, found my ass in court for the next 2 years. And it was just, it was not, you came over here fucking with me. But because I responded and you played the victim, yeah. And understand, no, it didn't cost me nothing. But at that time, it cost me my peace of mind. I sacrificed my peace of mind for 2 years, all off of being boasted up in my motherfucking ego for 5 minutes. Like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I got me a little tap. I ain't get no whooping, but I got me a tap. God definitely tapped me on my hand, and what I do, go sit my ass right in the corner because I don't even want daddy to raise his voice, and I knew better. I knew better. Ain't gonna happen. Didn't happen again. Ay, it be like that. What does getting your peace and mind back feel like? It's more relaxing, less sense of worry. I can honestly say like a big thing of me getting my peace of mind back is not having to wake up with an alarm clock. I feel so much more at peace when I'm able to wake up naturally. If I've had dreams, I'm able to lay there and sort them dreams out naturally. I don't have that alarm go off and now my feet got to hit the floor. I got to do this. I got to, you know what I mean? It's kind of like robotic. It's more so like a doing, more so what you have to do. Nah, I don't like that. Because I was going to say doing what you have to do instead of like what you want to do. But it's like the opposite around. You more so get like it's a sense of peace. Like you're able to do more of what you want to do. It's a choice instead of like a force. A having to. One thing I noticed too, it be like the walking on eggshells. Like I once dealt with somebody where it was like this motherfucker had multiple personalities, so it's like you never know what you was gonna get when you wake up in the morning. So it was kind of like I would try to pay attention to see the type of person that I was dealing with before I present myself. So it's kind of like a walking on eggshells because you are, you know what I mean, this other person all over the place. And yeah. So that's even like with the minimizing. You know what I mean? A peace of mind is not having to do that. Fuck eggshells. I don't walk on nothing but the soles of my motherfucking feet. You know what I mean? Up to date. Ain't no compromise. And I don't give a fuck what side of the bed you woke up on. You know what I mean? Like it's a little different. But again, now, I still say that when you're in a relationship with a person, you have to learn that compromise. And see, that's again where I can relate to y'all with the same reading that I just did with that kindness being taken for weakness. Because in my mind, I'm supposed to compromise. I'm the wife. I'm supposed to compromise. I'm supposed to, you know what I mean? But when a person is intentionally creating restrictions for you so that you have something that you need to you know what I mean? It was like a bending, like somebody trying to check your flex. And like when I noticed that shit was going it's kind of like I wasn't seeing that before. And you know how you had some people that be old and honorary and they'll tell you, you get paid to do this. Like they'll try to treat you anyway. Like I had a dude kick his shoe across the room before and told me I get paid to put up with whatever it is. And it's like, no, the fuck I don't. I get paid to tend to you, but I do not get paid, you know what I mean, to come here and allow you to abuse me. I don't get paid to come here and get mistreated. I don't get paid to come here and be disrespected. I get paid to do what your family is not willing to do or able to do, whatever it is. I'm an asset, especially to you right now, and you will treat me as such. Because if I'm not here, guess what don't happen? None of the shit that you need to happen. It's like somebody didn't understand the dynamics of the relationship. Again, with the kindness being taken for weakness. And now they so goddamn weak that the only thing that they praying for is for somebody to be kind. But you were the kindest person that they know. And then when they make the block to you, you done got so serious. You done got so sure of yourself. You done got, you know what I mean? You done teamed up with the divine. It really ain't shit that they could do now. They hold no value. They hold no power. They hold nothing. They useless. And then it brings them back into full circle where they now have to confront those childhood wounds, those insecurities, you know, the ones that they was trying to keep tucked under the table from you. so that you didn't see. Because remember, they was trying to present themselves. Yeah. They, you know what I mean? Again, with the accountability. It's like accept accountability or suffer. That's pretty much what they got going on right now. They only got a few options. And again, it's not in your hands. You ain't got shit to do with it. You ain't got nothing to do with it. I say, yeah. You ain't got nothing to do with it, though. It ain't your bag to carry. And yeah, I done been on here long enough with y'all Pisces. Let me get off of here so I can tend to my other people too. Now, you guys are hogging me. I love you guys, though. And I appreciate y'all being here. It is always nice, I promise you. I appreciate y'all likes, y'all comments, y'all subscribes, y'all whole vibe, the whole conversation, the back and forth and we be doing. I love it. I promise you I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You good, Lewis. No, look, you been involved. You don't type nothing else if you driving. You shouldn't even been commenting anyway. Keep your eyes on the road now. You say no. Look, love you too. You are welcome. How do you feel the universe started? That's a good question. That's a good question. I think that's actually something that I more so have still went in circles with, because, you know, even like with the creator who created the, you know what I mean? Like it's a whole lot of rabbit holes that could be going down. For the sake of my own sanity, right? I try to only access what I know, use what I know, and what I don't, I leave it. Maybe somebody else can use it. Maybe it'll be more useful, you know what I mean, or whatever. So it's like I don't go too far back into time where I feel like, how can I explain it? Because I don't want to say it'll be useless, but it's kind of like, okay, once I get here, like, what's the meaning? Like, why? You know what I mean? Hey, but see, and then it's like that too. Yes, God the creator. Hey, and I am one. Like I love my daddy, so I'm with it. I be with the daddy, right? But then my thing is, even my father has parents. Even my father has parents. So they say it's father. Is it Father Universe, Mother Cosmos? It's a whole lot of counteracting. It's a back and forth. I believe it's a lot of polarity. It's a lot of things that we still are unaware of. But especially with these different gifts and different things that we tapping into, it seems like more and more is being pulled to the forefront. So I'm not sure of some things. So the Big Bang Theory, I'm not sure of some things. I have looked into that too. But then see, it's like even with the Big Bang, that's what that'd be like Genesis, right? Because even with the Big Bang, it's like, you know, when they did that shit with CERN, and they say they was trying to create the God particle or recreate the God particle, and you look into it and they say that taking the molecules and smashing them together. You remember they did that shit probably like 5-6 years ago? Got that big ass machine in the ground. I think it's in Germany or something. And they was smashing particles together, atoms together and shit. Saying they was trying to recreate the Big Bang Theory. And see, my thing is this. If y'all slamming shit together to recreate the time that Earth was born, if when they smashed, life was created, and you smashing shit together, ain't you creating more life? Ain't you opening holes? You're doing something. It's no way that you're able to reenact the moment that powerful, and what you're doing has no effect. So then my thing is, like, who's to say, like, how long this world been here? How long we been here? You know how even like they say, like, we humans, our soul is being sent to school. Like, we ain't even from here type shit. This ain't even really our shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot to be considered. And that's why I say I just don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm open to it all. If it makes sense, yeah. As long as you ain't on no, you know what I mean, no dark shit, no weird shit, I'm willing to hear you out. I'm willing to hear you out. I'm willing to try to, you know what I mean, see. And then I'd be lying to you too, because even like with the weird shit, like the dark shit, how you got people that's into like demonology and stuff like that. I've even done research into demonology to understand how this shit is done, because with me looking into shit like that, when I do my readings, when people do shit, it's like a lot more easier to identify it. You know how they do that? Like that lack of knowledge. What they say, they'll perish from a lack of knowledge. Baby, yeah, no. If it's put on my mind, if it's a tap on the shoulder or something like that, I'm looking into it. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm looking into it. Yeah, I done looked into it. I done studied. Am I going to do that shit? Hell no. I ain't never finna sacrifice myself for... It's not worth it. Have I done it in the past? Past lives ain't no motherfucking telling. Because you know what I mean? I always say, before we got to the point of actually stepping with the divine, you had to be karmic. It's no way that you gonna come forward with the wisdom that you have, not making any mistakes, not ever making any mistakes, not ever, you know, like, yeah, nah, you that shit is for the birds. You can give that to somebody, you know what I mean, who will believe it type thing. Us being humans, regular people, we all done had our go at being karmic, I promise you. And the difference is some of us has learned from it and some of us chose not to. It's a choice. It's free will. You know what I mean? But the more we learn, the more we realize that science goes more hand in hand with religion. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Dustin. Like when I said that big circle, it's like it's a big ass circle. A big ass circle. I promise you. So it's just like a rabbit hole. Like everything is going to lead you into something different. Everything gonna lead you into something different. But then it's like you're processing. How you digest it. Can you put it together? That's why I say the issue with religion be too. Like people will get, you know what I mean? Like let's say the Bible just for example, and then they'll read the Bible and they'll try to take it so literal as what's being said. And that's why it don't make sense to them. They don't understand the metaphors. They don't understand the stories. They don't understand how some of the same words, just like read and read, reading and reading. Reading on the physical plane, shit, I'm gonna pick up a book. I'm you know what I mean? I'm reading. Reading on the spiritual plane, I'm tapping into your energy. I'm reading your shit. You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing, but different. That's gonna go all the way down to the etymology of words. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be able to bring it all in to make it make sense. You got some people that get caught on certain aspects, certain little parts, and then they try to push that narrative, and it's like that shit really don't even make sense when you think about it. Like, okay, and then what? You know what I mean? Or what else type thing? Or even like, it's shit, if you don't know, just say you don't know type shit. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, for real. It's like it's just going with it. Well, thank you. God's word is love, and we need to all be. Ashe. Ashe. I'm with it. Hey, but then see, my thing is, like Nikki said, God's word is love. We need to all be one, right? So my thing is, yes, God's word is love. But now, so God's word is not only going to reside within that Bible. If his word is love, it's going to be anything that you put love into. It could be poetry. It could be music. It could be a story. It could be a snippet. You know, it could be a note. You know what I mean? Like, it's what you make it. It's what you make it. It's like you got to get in with the creator on what's being created, on creativity, you know. How can I listen to you when you come back online? Hey, Dawn, you missed the reading, baby. You missed it. You missed it. Rewind it. Rewind it. We be on our own walking Bibles. Yes. Yes. multiple different stories in that Bible, which put together the whole thing. You got to figure out which role you play and run it. Personals, no, you got to book the personal, love. My booking in my bio. Right here, we general. We all on the same page right here. Booking in my bio, though, if you want a personal. You have a schedule, or do you get on certain days? Honestly, I hardly ever go on live right now. My, rewind it then, Dawn. You got to rewind it, love. No. I usually just post them up, but my storage on my phone was tweaking. That's why I say with that Mercury retrograde, my storage on my phone was acting up. I couldn't record nothing on either phone. I got 2 phones too. I couldn't record nothing on either phone, and I pay for extra storage from iCloud. So it was like, gotta go live. That's why I say, like that showing up, baby, I'm gonna show up regardless. And because I show up, you see how I met you. You see how I promise you that showing up and showing out every time, baby, that being covered. I know I am covered. And it ain't no way I'm not going to show up. I can't come up the steps, go through the front door. I'm coming through the window. Can't come through the window. I'm going to go through the back door. I go through that side door. I go through that little crawl space underneath your motherfucking house, end up in the basement, baby. I'm getting in. Ain't no not showing up. I have never been let down by divine. He has never not showed up for me. And I do that same honor, baby. I promise you. I promise you. I'm going to show up. If it's the last thing I do. For real. So it's like, I don't know, subscribe. Like, I be posting. I hardly ever go live. We might have to go live for the next week or so, though, while we get through the rest of this Mercury retrograde and then that shadow period. Because Mercury goes back direct on Monday. I want to say the 7th. But then, you know, we got like a shadow period before then. Like a week. We got us a good week. Look, and then everything should start back to settle. Calm back down again. Because, yeah, it's been acting up. So I try to go live again today. You welcome, love. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Victoria. And look, you helped me grow too. We done helped each other. It was mutual, baby. I promise you. The shadow period, give it like 7 days after. Most people say, like, they'll say 3 days before, 3 days after. But it's like, that's when dealing with the moon. That Mercury retrograde, yeah, you're going to have to give it a week. Give it a week for it to balance back out. Hey, it's mutual. It's mutual. I'm telling y'all. That's why I say, see, when I first started showing up, what they say on the lamb chop, some people started singing it not knowing what it was. Yeah, baby. And I continued singing it forever just because I fucked around and found my tribe. You know what I mean? We done opened up the door. They done let us in. They let the divines in. And we coming through. Pushing shit. How they be doing it? I don't even let me not throw up nobody else shit. But I'm saying, I be liking it. I be liking that shit. How they be doing their sorority shit. I be, hey, we could come through with our shit. Get us a party line going. We got every reason to be excited. Not to mention, you know, a lot of the different things we done been through, like, without having a safe space here to talk about it, it's like, how can I explain it? It's a lot of things that get said here, which give others confirmation that they actually not losing their mind. that going through either that dark night of the soul energy, or even when you have spiritual rebirths and different things like that, it can tend to be a lot to process. It can tend to be a lot to process. But how can I explain it? I can't even put it into words for you. It's kind of like it's the experience. You're just not alone. That'd be my thing. I had a lot of different things that I had experienced where it'd be like, shit, am I tweaking, or I got to be the only person in the world, you know what I mean, to be such and such and such and such. And then it's like, come to find out, I met y'all and y'all be going through some wilder shit than what I was going through. I thought I was going through some weird shit, and the shit y'all be having me reading, you know what I mean? It'd be like, what type of comic book shit is this? Or what type of, you know what I mean, Fifth Element, space age, like, what is this? What is this? How is this person thinking like this? Or even, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, shit. If I wasn't reading it, I wouldn't believe you. If I didn't experience, I wouldn't even think that that shit was even possible. But it'd be like, that's why you're placed in the position that you placed in, to let you know that it is possible. And your main job is, okay, get it, digest it, process it, and now let others know that it's possible too. Because you got other people that's in the same seat that you once were in. It's almost like you getting up to progress and somebody fill that seat. So I feel like the best thing for you to do is extend that same gesture, just like what was given to you. It's up to them if they choose to listen to it or not. It's up to them if they choose to pick it up or not. But the least that you can do is extend it. Because you can remember, or some people can't, but it's like I can remember. Even like with me, it's easy for me to deal with children because I can remember being a child. I can remember being curious. I can remember not being no harm, but just wanting to know, you know what I mean? I didn't try to, it's like you can remember that. So when you're dealing with kids, you know what I mean, or you're dealing with children, it's like remember that. Remember what that shit felt like. You remember when you was curious. You remember when you didn't know. You remember when, you know what I mean? Like you got to tap back into that. That patience is going to be everything. She said we don't talk about it. Hey, so that might be your spot, baby. That Arkansas, like how you said y'all don't do it like that. You might be the one that needs to be that beacon of light in Arkansas then. You know, they say like it's multiple chosen and they spread out. That's why it's hard for us to get to each other. It's hard for us to find each other. It's hard to attract that vibe. Because if you the role model, you're the lighthouse. You got to shine the light. You give the warning. You give the clearance. You give, you know what I mean? Now, see, you being that lighthouse, you shining your light divine is going to be the earth. That's going to be the shore. The lighthouse is warning them that, hold on. If you get too close up here, this shit going to be dangerous. If you get too close up here, this shit can cost you your life. Slow down. It's, you know what I mean? It's the warning. Like, you do your job. You shine your light. You create the safe place. You're not the only one. Girl, I've been at spiritual attack for the last 3 years and did not know what the hell was. That should tell you how bossed up you is too, Angela. To be under, and I say that because I done had that come out in y'all readings too. You be under spiritual attack and don't even realize you under spiritual attack. So how am I whooping your ass unknowingly? And you think you gonna be able to face me and do some shit to me? If you couldn't defeat me and I didn't even know that I was in a competition, I didn't even know that we was battling, what the fuck you think you gonna be able to do with me now that I'm aware? Now that I'm alive? Now that I got my cleats on, my shit gripping into the ground now? Now what you gonna do with me? And then come to find out I got more equipment than what you got. I'm strapped up in this bitch. In your mind, we only playing flag football type shit. Nah, baby, we out here. I got a helmet. I got the shoulder pads, knee pads, nut hutchers, whatever. Hey, I'm ready. This shit's serious. And that's what I'm saying. They be underestimating the build. Just because, what I say, they can't create the offense and dictate the response. You're going to have to pick a side. You can't take action toward me and dictate how I respond. What you can choose is not to take that action. Keep that action to yourself altogether. That way you ain't even got to worry about me responding. Because you only get one or the other. You don't get to navigate both fields. You don't get to take the action and then run and respond. You don't get to throw the ball, run, and catch that motherfucker. No, you threw it at me. So what if I catch it and I kick that motherfucker clear across? Or what if I catch it and I jug that motherfucker and it... What if I catch it and I... You know what I mean? What if I don't catch it? What if it just goes completely over my head? You know what I mean? Like type shit. It's like when a person gets you involved in spiritual war, they want to throw the ball at you and they expecting you to catch that motherfucker and throw it back. That way, when they dig into their Barney bag and they start doing the deepest, darkest shit that they could think of, they get into that, what's that Book of the Dead and shit? You know how they like playing around with that. Motherfuckers don't even speak Latin and they playing around with Latin. Hey, okay. They get into that shit. They want it to be justified. The only way that is justified is if you respond in the battle. As long as you don't get involved, then they pretty much fighting with God. And ain't no defeating God. Talk about calling my daddy. Ain't no defeating him. You talk about a sense of humor. You know how people say they got a dark sense of humor? Have you ever seen the shit that God will make fun of? You will be sitting there crying your motherfucking heart out, I promise you. And he'll be knee slapping. All because you thought it was a game. Before it got serious. Remember? And now that it's serious, now you want to cry, my child. Now you did not tell you it was hot. Did not tell you. Did not, hey. I cut you off in traffic. I tried to stop you from, no. You want to come over here. Come in here, my child. Come in. Yeah, do. Sit. Get comfortable type shit. Like, that sense of humor ain't nothing to play with now. I think when I'm dealing with the divine, when I'm dealing with God, you know how when you're a kid and they say a kid stay in a child's place. When I'm dealing with my daddy, yeah, I got some rank. Because that's my motherfucking daddy. Hey. But understand that my daddy is my daddy now. Ain't no, What Smokey say, he could be like, shut up. What he say, I'll be quiet. Hey. I'll be quiet. Shit. Okay. I ain't even doing no talking when he leaves. Y'all so silly. Look, I've been saying let me get up off of here with y'all. My live is going to be 2 hours, I promise you. And then it's going to be a whole hour and a half of us just talking. And y'all already know, look, when the live repost, they can't even see what's being said from y'all. So it pretty much just seems like I'm just up here talking. They don't even know the conversations that we having, y'all. I promise you. Pisces joke while taking things personally. It's possible. It's possible. Hey, I just got a goofy personality, so I don't take shit serious. But when he leave, hey, what he say? I be talking again, huh? I would like to know when you'll be able to get a reading. I can schedule you for tomorrow morning, Dawn. We could do tomorrow morning. I'm going to email you. Did you include your email? I haven't looked at nothing because, you know, I've been on here with you. But when y'all book y'all personals, You submit your email along with your payment, and I email you, and we set it up that way. Give me a way to get you a reading. Get you a reading of me. Okay, so yep, I'll be responding to you. We'll set it up in the morning. Could probably be tomorrow morning. I want to say I got to open it for maybe like around 10 a.m. or so. It really depends on your time zone. We gonna handle that off camera. We gonna handle it. I got you though. I appreciate y'all though. Okay. Yep, I'll definitely reach out to you, love. I got you. I got you. I got you. I appreciate y'all though. And y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all Friday. It's always been nice. It's nice. And I love the shit out of y'all. I appreciate y'all. I like how we be having each other. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. Midwest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I find it weird laughing at another Pisces. Why? Hey, it be like that. It be like that. It be like that. Look, hey, would you say they shouldn't do such stuff that's so comical? Shit, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, but I always say too though, that's how you know you really heal from a situation. Especially if you had something that used to really get you in your feelings and stuff like that, and then you could laugh about it. Man, please. That'd be different. That'd be different. Because I done had some stuff where it'd be like, boy, I could have moments where, you know, it'd be so traumatized, and every time you think about it, that shit make you want to cry. Like, one of my most traumatizing experiences, I had to be like 15, and my grandmother had passed away. And I remember waking up, like I woke up like maybe 30 minutes before she passed, but I was the one that found her and then told my mama, you know what I mean, something wrong. So it's like for years after that, I kid you not, probably like 10 years, it's like if I think about that, it would make me cry. If I think about it, it would place me there. Like, that's how I knew it was trauma. That's how I knew I was traumatized. Like, just the thought of it, I can be placed there. I can feel that feel. For a long time, I woke up. It was 4:57 in the morning. I woke up at 4:57, like after that, over and over and over again. And now it's to the point, baby, where it be like that grandmama. I'm gonna get this to you, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. It's something about her essence that she left with me fully soaking in. It's like it's soaked in now. Because the way, like, it's different. It's different. It's different. Yeah, though. Rest of God. We are here. They jealous that we can literally hear. Hey, yeah. Yeah. It's that ability to alchemize. Because, you know, with you being able to alchemize that energy, it's like you can transmute a lot of different shit. Even like as much as you getting sick, it's something about you getting sick and you going through the phases quicker. Like versus, let's say you used to get sick and you would be sick for a week. You now be sick and you be done in 3 days. Like, you go through your symptoms faster. Like it's done. And then it's like, even like it's something with it, like a woman's cycle shortening. So I don't know if somebody's cycle is like, I'm getting like 2 weeks. And it's like it's shortened to days, 3, 4, 5 days. It's like it's different ways that your body will tell you, you know what I mean, when you, again, lightening your load, you getting that shit up off of you. It's something with blood pressure, masculine blood pressure too, getting hot, headaches. That's going. I had spoke on it a couple times. Somebody was having like heart palpitations, some with their heart. Like it's a lot of anxiety. Like shit is just subsiding. You can tell that you disconnecting. Things that was taking place a year ago, 2 years ago, it ain't happening no more. It done been points in times where you really thought something was going wrong or something was going on with you. And since you've gotten your spiritual insight or you've grown spiritually again, a lot of that shit just, it's non-existent. Do meditations as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, that centering your energy is very important. That grounding is very important. That cleansing yourself, very important. The prayer is very important. Like real, that praying, I promise you, that power in prayer, boy, you talking to God. Talk to God, I promise you. It's very important. You being true to yourself is very important. It has a lot to do with you listening to you, though. Because I can honestly say what I'm getting is everything that you have done to progress, like it didn't come from a book. It didn't come from... I just keep getting it didn't come from a book. You weren't showed specific things. It's like you had to find yourself placed in situations in... It's a lot with surrendering to God, I promise you. Because it's giving me, it's something with like a control. Like you felt like you had more control over shit. You felt like if you take certain actions, things were going to go a certain type of way. But it's because it was a lot of facades around you. It was a lot of fake shit going on. It was a lot of people making it seem like so that you would do or continue to do. Hey. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Y'all had y'all good day. Good Friday. Happy Friday. I'll probably see y'all again tomorrow because I can't see this whole battery memory thing working out. But, hey, we going to run our best fade every time we get. Dawn, I'm going to get to you, baby. I'm going to get to you. I'm going to try to do it. Oh, it's 3:40. I got to go. I got an appointment at 3:15. I'm going to get in touch with you, though. We got this shit, y'all. And until later, y'all had the best day, you know what I mean, that y'all could have. Enjoy y'all. Love y'all. Thank you. Later. Ooh, I can't even press the button.